And welcome to the stream. Rare Monday stream. Well, these days. I used to stream Monday through Wednesday, but now I stream Friday through Sunday. But I got the itch for some Metal Gear. I guess you can blame it on Delta releasing about a month or two ago. And I don't know, I've been in the mood to do some Metal Gear lately, so I figured I might as well bring back Metal Gear Monday, dick around in some Metal Gear games and see what happens. But yeah, we're going to check it out, some stuff here. I think what I might do is the first couple weeks of the month, I might do a Metal Gear Monday. I don't know if I can do 4 days a week for streaming every single week, but we can make an exception every couple weeks or so. So I figure we'll get that started off and underway tonight. And yeah, we're going to take a look at Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes. This is one that I think I've only ever streamed once. I think I've streamed most Metal Gear games multiple times, at least twice over for each of the main entries, and multiple times for a lot of the others. So it's kind of rare that there's a game out there in the series that I have not done more than once on stream, for at least the main series. I'd consider this part of the main series. And yeah, figure I might as well take a look at it, hop in here and check it out. But yeah, let me check and see. I think I just need to get this unmuted and we should be good to go. We'll be doing the PS4 version. I figure I might as well take a look and see what trophies and stuff I've got finished up. We'll hit up the main campaign and then we will, maybe do a little trophy hunting and see if there's something I can knock out while I'm on this bad boy. Wait a second, that's not my capture card. There it is. Let's take a look. Ah, beautiful. Old snake there. I don't know if this is bumped up in quality like some other games are. I'm playing this off of the PS5, but I think it's just the PS4 version. Sometimes when you play some PS4 games on PS5, they have a little bump up in quality, but I don't think that's the case with this one. I'm pretty sure I actually have this game on Steam, so I probably have a better looking way to play this, but, you know, this is just the one that I'm most familiar with, I think, so I think we'll just go ahead and do this one, call it good. Let me make sure everything's looking okay here, and once I confirm it is, we'll go ahead and get underway. Alright, so those that don't know, this is sort of a prequel to Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain, and this came out a year before. You see there, 2014. It came out a year before, and it was sort of just like a little tech demo to get people's appetites whet for some Metal Gear Solid 5. And yeah, a lot of people were impressed with it. There are a lot of people to this day that say this is a better game than Phantom Pain. And I guess when you weigh out a number of things, sometimes it's hard to disagree. It's a pretty solid little game. There's not a ton to it. It's definitely not enough for like a full experience, but it gets you enough, again, to kind of whet your appetite for the main game, and then there's some little extra stuff there too. So, I mean, you could be playing this game for, 20, 30 hours probably to get everything done. Probably more than that if you're looking for 100% completion with trophies and all that. So there's quite a bit to do. Let's take a look here and see what we got cooking. Online services have concluded. Oh, that's too bad. I think they used to do some kind of like ranking system or something on the missions. I don't remember specifically what it was, but it wasn't like a multiplayer component or anything like that. Hell, Metal Gear Solid 5 didn't even launch with a multiplayer component. It was delayed, I think, for 3-4 months, something like that. And we didn't really get it right off the bat. Only 32% completion. I'm shocked. Let me take a look. I don't know if it'll tell me if I've done everything on certain difficulties or not. I did play this for a minute. I just kind of hopped back in to play the main mission sometime after I played Delta, but I didn't really dig into the meat of the game, so we didn't get to do all of it. Okay, so I can't select difficulty. That probably tells me that I actually haven't even touched these missions. Deja Vu and Jamais Vu. Whatever that may be. Um, oh yeah, I guess I do remember I see Raiden there. I guess I kind of remember something like that. I don't know. Let's just take a look at the main one here. Old Mission Ground Zeroes we'll work our way through. I think I played this when it came out, though. This was not a game that was released at full price. When it originally released, it was like $30, something like that. So, you know, it's more incentive. Although you could argue if they just released the one mission, probably could have done it for free. Or maybe like $10 or something like that at most. But, I mean, it kind of, I remember when I first finished it, I was kind of like, oh, dang, this isn't really all, there's not a whole lot to this. But, I think in retrospect, there was enough content to sort of justify the price. Are these all tooltips? They did give a little bit of like story there, but I didn't read it out. Oh well. Basically though, if you're not familiar with everything that happened after Metal Gear Solid 3, I mean, there were a couple games that are slightly in the canon, Portable Ops, and then Peace Walker is definitely in the canon. Portable Ops sort of superseded, came prior to Peace Walker, and then there's a ton of story that happened with Peace Walker. And we had a whole slew of characters, and Big Boss had his whole little military sans frontiers, and, you know, he was doing all sorts of mercenary work, and this sort of picks up after the tail end of all that story is concluded. So we'll revisit some characters that we saw in Peace Walker. Peace Walker was a game on the PSP, which, you know, portable consoles, so not that impressive visually. It was impressive for the time, I suppose. But, you know, just, we hadn't really had a next-gen Metal Gear game since Guns of the Patriots, Metal Gear Solid 4. So, when this first came out, I mean, I don't remember what the reaction was with everybody else, but I was kind of blown away. I'm like, wow. Metal Gear has never looked so slick. And I thought Guns of the Patriots looked pretty good. Going back and looking at it now, I could see, you know, some of the limitations that it has, but it still holds up as a pretty decent looking game. But, you know, when this came out, compared to that, my God, it was just like such a bump up in quality. Especially compared to the previous like main game that had come out again, which was Peace Walker on the PSP. So if you were like playing them in release order, you're kind of keeping up with everything. It's like going from Peace Walker to this. Yeah, that was a pretty substantial upgrade.
She told us everything. Don't worry, I kept my word. She didn't suffer long. Here. You earned it.
You're gonna break it, man. I was gonna say he's got headphones on, but I guess they're not plugged into anything but his chest.
How's it feel to play the traitor? No more war games. You're a real man now, soldier.
Chico. Aw. Chico was a fun character.
Give my regards to your boss when you get home.
A lot of this did kind of hit hard, though, because Peace Walker, I mean, overall was kind of lighter fare in terms of story and everything. It just felt like a kind of more lighthearted game. It did deal with some serious stuff in it, but I think generally speaking, especially with all the character interaction and everything, it just didn't feel like too down of a game. And then you kind of come to this and then Phantom Pain after that, and it's like those two, they're so dour in comparison. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of sequel transitioning from like Aliens to Alien 3. It's just it's kind of a downer of a series once you kind of take the turn into these ones.
"10 days ago, we got reports that Paz was still alive. She survived.
She was rescued by a Belizean fisherman who found her drifting in the Caribbean.
So what's the plan? Silence her before we're compromised?
No. I've got something else in mind. Our friends at Cypher suspect Paz could be a double agent. She's being held for interrogation at a camp on the southern tip of Cuba.
Black site. Nice. A slice of American pie on communist soil, and out of U.S. legal jurisdiction.
The upcoming inspection of Mother Base has to be connected somehow. The timing's too perfect.
The UN's nuclear inspection.
My guess is they're trying to corroborate Paz's leak.
We're an army without a nation.
Word of our capabilities gets out, and we'll have the whole world out to shut us down. Having an American private intelligence agency involved's bad news. Cypher's the ones who sent Paz to us in the first place.
She knows their true nature.
Right. Paz is our only link to Cypher. If she's still alive, we need her on our side.
Not used to Keith. Yeah, so one of the major changes with this game that upset a decent amount of people was that up to this point, every single voiced appearance for Snake, you know, regardless of whether it was Solid or Naked, Big Boss, otherwise, was voiced by David Hayter. You know, he's kind of like an iconic voice for the character, and it fits so well. But this was the first major change where Kiefer Sutherland ended up doing the voice for Big Boss here. So that's who was talking there with Kaz.
Pirate crackdown to go! Move!
Also, we got old Skullface here setting up things for the next game. He wasn't wearing the Hamburglar mask at this point. A lot of people felt he was more menacing in this game than he ended up being in Phantom Pain. Yeah, for some inexplicable reason, he was wearing a domino mask. Nobody really knows why, I don't think.
In the same area as Paz. Last radio contact was 40 hours ago. Find them both. Bring them back alive. Enter the compound from the south cliff. Secure Chico and Paz, then report back from the rendezvous point.
It didn't do anything to help his appearance, that's for sure.
Send a chopper from across the Cuban border. You should be back at Mother Base in time for lunch. You'll probably just miss our guests. The only catch is you go in solo. The politically sensitive nature of the mission means backup is not an option.
Fine. I like some alone time now and then.
He said the line. Yay. All right. Time to get into the meat of the game.
Chico and Paz are being held in an old, unused part of the compound. Get inside and head northeast.
I remember a lot of people were defending Kiefer's involvement in this game because they said Hader couldn't go based on his performance in Peace Walker. If anybody remembers, like, what he sounded like in that game, it was very, very gravelly. I thought it was a conscientious choice, though, because, you know, Big Boss was getting older, he was a gruffer, he was a military man. It made sense to me. I didn't think that it was an issue of David Hayter, just his voice going out. You know, I guess you could compare it to Julie Kavner with Marge in The Simpsons. It's like, she's been doing that voice for 30-some years, more than that. And, yeah, her voice is definitely out. She can't really do the Marge voice anymore. So I get the feeling like people think it was the same with David Hayter. But then David Hayter came back and he did like a Metal Gear themed like car commercial or something like that. And he recorded dialogue for Solid Snake and he sounded perfectly fine. Probably like a year or two after the release of Phantom Pain. And I don't think it was an issue with his voice. I think it was just a voice, just a conscientious decision from the voice director. They're like, we need to make Big Boss sound a little bit different because he's a different character than Solid Snake. And, you know, times are changing. He needs to kind of have his own voice.
The controls on the pause screen.
Which was perfectly fine. I mean, you know, and you keep the same voice actor because obviously Big Boss is the progenitor of the snakes, Solid and Liquid. So it would make sense that in some regards that he would have a similar voice to the Sons. I haven't played this in a minute, so I need to figure out what the controls are going to be like.
Call your friends.
Somebody get over here!
Speak.
It's a good thing nobody was around to actually hear that. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. One, I didn't actually mean to, I didn't mean to do that. Is there a way to, actually, like, restart? Yeah, hold on. I didn't actually mean to have him call his friends. I thought there was not going to be anybody around when I actually did those, so I was like, oh, thank God. But yeah, that was not what I meant to do. They kind of expanded the mechanics that were sort of, I feel like, introduced in Snake Eater. And then always with Guns of the Patriots, I felt like there were some things that felt like they were kind of a step back. There were some things, I think, like interrogating and everything was included back in Peace Walker, but, you know, that was a portable game. It still felt a little weird. It wasn't quite the same.
Keep low. You can check the controls on the pause screen.
Son of a bitch. I didn't think he'd be able to see me. God damn it. Let's start again. I at least want to get through the first couple things without there being much of an incident. If we get into an alert like after the fact, then yeah, that's fine, but let me at least do this. I remember running that like a lot. I remember a lot of times where I just like ran past that guy and there was no problem whatsoever. The thing is that there are certain things that they take into account this time around, like the weather. So when it's raining, one, it obscures your vision and their vision too, and then it obscures the sound that you produce. So a lot of times you can just kind of run around and not have there be much of a problem, but I guess there's gonna be a problem. Okay, so it's probably that guy that saw me.
Climb an obstacle. Press the action button.
All quiet? Those new guys. You see the choppers? Who are they with?
Alright.
Green berets, SEALs.
Those ain't no jarhead birds, I can tell you that. Some paramilitary setups?
Okay, so let me see.
Oh, the guys are saying, you know what? Best we just drop it, right?
Lie down.
Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. When the same kind of thing, like in
Man down!
how? Wait, how did you see that?
while crawling, you can...
Can I change my weapon?
If you do that holding the dash button...
Okay. There's a couple things I gotta work out here. One, how did he know that he was down up there? And then I didn't finish explaining what I was going to explain. If you hold somebody up, it's as good as, like, killing them in a way, but you don't actually get the lethal points for it. So usually it's a good idea to hold guys up, same as it is in Metal Gear Solid 3 and Delta and, you know, everything else that uses that kind of system. As long as nobody comes across them, they will not get up. But if you use a tranquilizer, something like that, they're going to wake up eventually. If you kill them, you know, that's going to be points against you. And then you're going to have to deal with whatever consequences might come from that.
Prison area. You can bring up the target's location on your iDroid.
I know that guy's caught me a number of times. So, got to be wary of him. Bushes and stuff will hide you, obviously. This game was a little bit harder than most of the Metal Gear games because you were starting out with basically nothing. You do get a weapon selection at the very beginning, at the start. You know, the process in Peace Walker and then later with Phantom Pain was that you have to come up with a loadout for your missions, and you can choose what you want to take with you. If you want to go lethal, if you want to go quiet, if you want to go, you know, nothing, melee only, stuff like that.
Hands up. Get down.
CQC is effective for dealing with nearby enemies.
But with this one, and every mission that they have included in this game, you do not really get that opportunity. What you have is a selection of weapons that they offer you at the very beginning of the level, and then you can take your pick from there, whether or not they're actually going to be anything worth a damn. You know, it kind of depends on how you use them. But for the most part, you don't really want too much outside of just, you know, something stealth that's got a suppressor on it, and then something that can knock out enemies.
That rain just won't let up. It'll help you stay out of sight, but watch you don't get hypothermia.
They say that, but I don't know that you ever can get hypothermia here. I think you can stay out in the rain all day long, and that won't be a problem. There's a truck driving by that one guy that I put down, so I don't know if they're actually going to say anything to him or not. He might be obscured, but if he isn't, they're probably going to make some kind of note of it. I'm going to keep going. What's up, Mythical? Yeah, they're not going to investigate too far out there. I didn't linger around long enough for them to spot anything.
That guard's in the way. You'll either have to go around or deal with him. If you're going to eliminate him, use a gun.
Okay, so let's see what I got. I've got a magazine. Solidus using the much friendlier version of that. The arrival. You've announced your arrival. Welcome in, Solidus. So you do have infinite magazines to work with, which is nice. So go ahead and knock this guy out.
You can now either interrogate him, knock him out, or kill him. His life is in your hands.
I don't think you can throw guys down and hold them up like you can in Metal Gear Solid 3. I don't know why that's different, but it doesn't seem like it's it's like an option. Got a problem, Mythical?
Speak.
This guy's got nothing to say. All right, then to bed with you.
Enemies somewhere out of sight.
I already did that, Kaz. Okay. So we got past the first few people, and the truck did not alert anybody because that one guy was down, so he must have been obscured well enough where it wasn't going to be a problem. Let's see.
We've been in touch with Amanda. We had her listen to Chico's call for help. She agrees with us. She said, I know my brother and I know when he's lying. She also had a message for you. I'm ready for the worst. Sounded a little too cheerful to me.
Might have been.
What do you see? Press the call button to get more intel.
Use all the angry ones. All right. So we can probably rescue all these POWs, but I don't remember what the limitations were with the chopper. I know with this one, looks like you can only load in a couple at a time, something like that. So you got to be careful. I think there might be a truck that pulls up here. I did just play this a couple months ago, so I feel like my memory should be a little bit more fresh, but I honestly do not remember.
Keep low. You can check the controls on the pause screen.
Huh? What the? Hey, nap time's over.
No, nap time's just begun. Also, I forget, I got so used to playing Delta, though, that I'm not used to the trank gun not having an arc to its bullets. It's pretty much just hit scan. Look how straight that shot is. Thing of beauty. Oh, Delta's trank rifles are not the rifle, because I think the rifle was fine, but the just the regular trank pistol, it was such a pain in the ass because of that. I hated that thing. I mean, it was still handy. It was good to be able to knock out people non-lethally with a short-range weapon, but yeah, the little arc on the bullets sure did suck. I don't know why they changed that. Okay. Put those guys in the bushes. That should be good. Oh, this is just open.
There's someone in there. What do you plan on doing?
Plan on murdering them, cause
POW.
you can rescue these guys again, and then it does count towards your points or whatever towards the end, because with these games, I think it was in Peace Walker as well, but like Peace Walker, Phantom Pain, Ground Zeroes, once you're finished with the mission, you get graded on it. And then, you know, your grade can go anywhere from, I don't think it goes lower than D, so it's like D to S rank. And they can help bump up the grade, so if you're like struggling on getting something, if you rescue a number of POWs, sometimes it can bump you up, but the timing is a big factor if you want to make an S rank. So if you don't end up being all that quick, you probably want to avoid too many POWs, because adding time to the timer is definitely not going to help you. So there needs to be like a good balance between them. I know that the chopper touches down here, so we'll go ahead and just drop them off in this general area.
It hurts all over.
Yeah, sorry, buddy. Probably not a great thing that I'm like elbowing you in the face when I'm running. That always bugged me. He has a fireman carry when he carries people, Snake does, and then his elbow just goes right into their face. I think it was clipping that guy in particular, so he's not just elbowing him in the face, but he's like phasing through his facial molecular structure. Come on, buddy. You're coming with me. See? Look at that. Okay, with this guy, it's kind of through the neck. With these guys, it's purely just points, but if this were Peace Walker, if this were Phantom Pain, we can recruit these guys to our base, and then they can help us out in whatever regard. How do I put these guys down? There you go. I thought there was a way. I remember there was a way where if you were like sprinting, you could just chuck them like a sack of shit. But I can't seem to be able to do that. That was either a mechanic that was only in like Phantom Pain or something, or maybe I'm just hitting the wrong button. Alright. Can't take everybody. But I'll take these guys. I think it might be 2. Oh shit. I think it might be 2 is the limit on the chopper runs, and then you have to wait. So maybe I'll just take these. It might be more than that, actually. I don't remember, but I'm just going to take these 3 for now, and then I'll go check on Chico. Okay. Well, I held it down, and then he just kind of, like, dropped them in progress, so there was that. But he didn't, like, throw them. I swear I remember there was a way you could just, like, toss them. Alright, Chico, let's see what's up.
Chico.
Whispering when I've made all this noise so far. Oh, he's got the utility flashlight.
Chico, it's me.
No! No! Go away! Go away!
There's a POW crying out over there. I already got you. You're over actually near the helicopter landing site.
Chico, calm down. Calm down. Don't fight it. I got Chico.
And Boss,
Not here.
are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Is Chico able to walk?
Hold on.
Well, I did just choke him out, so no. But then we have an extra little detail here, too.
Not gonna happen.
You'll have to carry him out then. Okay, boss, change your plans. Haul Chico over to the rendezvous point. We'll get Boss's whereabouts out of him once he's calmed down.
Haul his ass over to the rendezvous point. I do like kind of the progression with Big Boss, though, because you remember back to Snake Eater, and it's like he had to drag people, you know, by the shoulders with their feet dragging. He couldn't just pick somebody up. And after all this time, spending all his effort training and being a mercenary and stuff, he's finally like this super soldier. He has unimaginable strength. I'm going to consider it canon, but like when you fight Zeke, Metal Gear Zeke, in Peace Walker, there's a moment where you could potentially stop Zeke from stomping on you by pure will and strength alone.
Where's Boss?
Snake just stands right under his foot and just like bench presses it.
She's dead.
When was this recorded?
She's dead.
Doesn't answer the question, Chico. I ain't got no tape. What are you going to be listening to?
Okay, now use your iDroid to call the chopper for pickup.
Oh, that's the other guy I knocked out. I'm like, who the hell's that over there?
Boss, Chico's tape probably contains some clues to where they're keeping Boss. Select it on your iDroid to listen through.
Oh, shit. I did not know that there was going to be a guy there. Didn't know there was going to be a guy there either. There's 2 guys. What are you guys doing here? Yeah, just hang out in there for a sec. Okay, hold on. We need evac. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this guy too. We'll see if we can actually take him out. I think there's just one more. There he is. Come on, buddy. It's your lucky day. You're coming with me. You're gonna serve in the secret military. Who knows? You might be a soldier. You might be a scientist. You might be in the mess hall. Wouldn't you like to know?
Can you get me to a phone?
No, there's no phones where we're going.
Arriving shortly at LZ.
Oh, I forgot about Morpho. So used to Pequod. Man, this POW's got a lot to say.
This is Morpho, on station at LZ.
What's up, Daler? Thank you for the lurk.
Put the target on the chopper.
Okay, we got him up there.
Okay, target is in.
Him up there. Okay.
Is that it?
So we could do more than two. I don't know. I have I remember this thing where there was only like two people that you could fit into a chopper or something like that. But maybe that was, I don't know what that was.
Okay, target is in.
Okay, we got everybody. See ya, Chico. It's been real.
Chico's tape. Think it could give us a clue to Paz's location. Use your iDroid to listen to it.
On your feet.
Okay.
Chico was taken out of his cage. Did he leave the tape recording while he was being moved? Paz might be up ahead. I hear vehicles. And a flag. Must be near the heliport. A gate.
Oh, did he hear me? Shit. I couldn't even hear myself because I had the damn tape recorder on.
Chico left the tape on record while he was being moved. Try using what you hear to find Paz.
Sup, Squo?
You're still not sure. Listen to the tape again.
Oh, damn. Is he going to see that guy? Shit. I thought I was going to be smart here. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good evening. So what was neat about this was that there were multiple different ways that you can get inside the installation. If this guy didn't get alerted, which I think by running up, probably triggered it because he was about to get into that truck. There was nothing that was going to be stopping him. So I was kind of trying to make a break for it before he ended up doing that. But had I not alerted him, he would have gotten into the truck and then we could have gotten into the back and then he could have driven us all the way inside, which would have been nice. But hey.
Sound. A flag fluttering. Next they headed for a place with a helicopter.
You don't have to do things in one specific and particular fashion, which is nice. So there are other ways that we can do it. But yeah, I was just talking about that when we were doing Splinter Cell earlier. It's like Splinter Cell to me, and it's not always the case, but it always felt to me like the kind of game where, you had to kind of progress through the majority of the levels in a very specific fashion.
The helipad.
and you didn't really get a whole lot of opportunity to like do any sort of free-form approach to completing objectives. And it's like, I don't know, maybe if you're like really skilled at the game or something like that, you can. But I always felt like with Metal Gear, it was always more of a, you know, open form approach, even if you did have limited ways and limitations with like the consoles or anything like that. Like even the early games, I felt like they always had some way where you could do things a little bit different. Boy, there's just like guys everywhere. I don't know if anybody's actually going to come up and drive here. I was thinking of maybe luring him to a different spot, but...
Don't move. Lie down.
I'll just put him here. We'll call that good. Yeah, this is also one of the challenging things about this game, is it was fairly open, but they did keep everything highly guarded. It just felt like there was a lot of soldiers around. And, you know, typically in a Metal Gear map, something like that, you're dealing with a handful of people, you know, especially in the older ones, solid 1 through 3, I should say. You know, usually in a particular room, you're given maybe 3-4 people, something like that, max, if even. And then like with this, it's just like, even in smallish types of areas, it's loaded, chocked full with a bunch of people. You have to be very careful on how you approach.
Hey, check that out. I'm gonna check it out.
Don't check it out too thoroughly. And then again, just with this game, you're not given a whole lot. You know, you got your guns, you have a couple distraction methods, but you don't have any boxes. You know, you don't have any super ulterior methods to actually keep yourself hidden. You're pretty much just out in the open, and you have to look for spots that are either not going to be seen too often, or you know, you have to look for places for concealment, which there aren't a ton of. You know, you get a couple little, or trying to get to a drainage event here, but you get to like a little drainage event. Shit. I am like kind of out in the open. There we go. Way too many shots taken.
The drainage channel. You might be able to crawl in there.
Oh, I will. Wait, get in there. I don't know what the problem is. I guess I can't. No. Okay, there we go. I tried several times, and I did. You have to hold down in order to go prone. It's a little bit different than previous games. I think it might be just a different button or something like that, but you do have to hold down X. I was doing that, but he just didn't feel like it, I guess. Now he does. Okay, let's see what we got going on in here. Got a camera. Got a dude. That'd be all we have to worry about for right now. I think this guy goes to take like a smoke break or something. I remember standing in the back of him and I was like, wow, look at that. He's even got little cigarettes and stuff. Attention to detail.
Lie down.
He ain't moving. I don't know. I don't remember if they do anything about a broken camera.
Find Paz and bring her back here.
Surveillance camera?
Surveillance camera.
This might not be a good idea. I do not want to get seen. I do have this rifle here.
All fire teams, this is CP.
Oh shit, they do notice it.
There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out.
I don't think they can repair it, so I think once it's down, it's down. And as long as they don't see anything else amiss, we're probably going to be okay.
This is Zulu 1. We'll investigate immediately. Out. All fire teams, this is CP. We lost the security camp. There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out. CP, this is Delta 4. We've arrived on the scene. Checking the area. Over. CP, understood. Watch for anything suspicious. Out.
Oh, what are you doing, sir?
Hands up.
Ooh, that was close.
Get down.
Zulu 1, this is CP. Give me a sit rep. Do you copy? Come in. We have a situation.
Oh, it reminds me of Metal Gear Solid 2. I forget that there was this much intercommunication between, you know, the foot soldiers and then just like the command.
To interrogate an enemy, first grab him.
I already did that, cause I ain't doing it now. Okay, so that's one out of the way.
CP, this is Delta 6. I just saw someone suspicious. Checking it out. Over. This is CP. Understood. Keep your guard up. Out.
Keep in mind that time doesn't stop while you use the iDroid. You can even move around while using it, but pay attention to your surroundings.
Damn, I can't aim with this thing. Not at this position.
CP, this is Zulu 2. All quiet here. No sign of the enemy. Standing down. Over. This is CP. Understood. Stand down. Stand down.
The slight alert phase does make things a little bit easy. But again, they did bump up the difficulty of pretty much everything else, given the fact that you don't have as many tools at your disposal. So it is a way to kind of alleviate the difficulty a bit, but I do remember at the time there was a lot of complaints
All units on alert.
about how easy it was to not get found out by people. Hey, what's up, Akuma? And that guy eat dirt. Yeah, you ain't lying. How about that guy? He ate dirt too. If you're playing on the harder difficulty, I do remember that trank bolts
Huey's handling prep.
did not last very long.
Your mind on the mission.
But if you're playing on like normal, anything like that, you really don't have to worry about them for the duration of the mission. If you get them knocked out, you are pretty much golden. Shoot him in the ear, now he'll suffer vertigo throughout his life. Well, it's his fault for noticing me.
Is that Paz? Can you get closer?
Still no sign of the enemy. Standing down. Over.
So they do finally give up after a little while.
All fire teams, return to your posts. Out.
I think there's some kind of commander that comes in here after a while, so you really can't linger too long. Oh, is that the Heaven's Divide melody? That was like the main theme for Peace Walker. All of Big Boss's games, I think up until this one and Phantom Pain, had like a theme song. They were so, I mean, the series as a whole was inspired by James Bond, but more so when it came to like doing games set in the 60s. So they went the extra mile with the Konami music department and had these theme songs written up for Big Boss's games, because he was kind of like the super spy secret agent. Remember that time you tried to kill me in Metal Gear Zeke? Boy, those were the days. Yeah, Paz and I been through hell. Oh shit. That would be the commander. I thought he came from the other direction, hence why I was just walking nonchalantly. Toss her down like a sack of shit. I wonder if they're gonna go over there, because if they do, then they're gonna see those bodies, and that's not gonna be good. Okay, no, they're just walking this way. They ain't gonna see shit. But they are gonna go into her cell, and then they're gonna notice that she's not there, and then we'll start raising some alarms. I'm like, where's number 2? I ain't moving until the second one gets out there. Alright, hopefully the coast is clear, since we sort of cleared out most of the guys that were down in this area, but I guess we'll figure that out when we start moving around. I'm gonna be cautious and try to move around out back here, though. Cameras are taken care of too, so we don't have anything to worry about there. Bad part about this is I do need to like open up these doors, and then I have to go through the military base on sort of the part that we have not necessarily cleared out yet. I think I might have been able to unlock that with her on my shoulders. She probably doesn't weigh nothing but 90 pounds, which ain't a problem for Mr. Big Boss.
The chopper. Keep an eye out for nearby enemies. They could try to shoot down the chopper.
Good. Come in to search ASAP. Do not let her get away. Out.
Oh boy, here they go.
Discovered Paz is missing. They'll be looking for her. Hurry, you've got to get out of there. Nearly there, boss.
A lot of this game relies on a stress factor of sorts. So there's a lot of things that require like precise timing, or they'll put you on an edge with a timer, or you know, there's going to be shifts in patrols. So you do have to kind of watch yourself when it comes to that. Now there's going to be tanks driving around. I saw an APC out that way. And then some guys will be running around too. Most of the ones that we knocked out, if nobody sees them, they should remain that way, but can't be too careful. Okay, coast seems relatively clear. cramps. Let's hope he doesn't see me in the bushes. It is usually a good idea to mark out all the soldiers too, just so that you can have a good reference point for everybody walking around. But again, there are soldiers that like phase in and out on different shifts, so you have to watch yourself with those.
CP, this is Zulu 1. Signs of enemy activity.
Roger. Dispatching chopper.
Over. This is CP. Understood. Keep your eyes open. Out.
He probably will see me after a second here. Okay, maybe not. He might walk in though.
CP, this is Delta.
That guy was pretty damn close.
Suspicious person. Gonna check it out. Over. This is CP. Understood. Keep your guard up. Out. CP, this is Zulu 1.
I could have called the chopper a little bit earlier, but I didn't want to like super alert the guards if they actually came around this way, so it didn't seem like a good idea, but now it kind of did. Come on, Morpho, hurry your ass up.
This is Morpho, arriving shortly at LZ.
Plugged him. Oh, there, he finally went down. I plugged him with like 4 different trank darts. He finally went down. Wouldn't be able to do that in Delta, not with that shot arc that they put on that gun.
Put the target on the chopper.
We are leaving! The target includes me. Therefore, I go on the chopper as well. Nobody's taking any shots at us either, so I think we are good. So I don't think we got any hard alerts, like the alarm didn't really go off, but we did get spotted a handful of times, so not the greatest, but hey, I'm rusty. Can't expect me to be a pro all the time. Oh shit, I got an S rank? See, that's because of the prisoners rescued. You see how many points you get for rescuing the prisoners? It's almost as much as just like getting a decent time, which I didn't even think we got that much of a decent time, but it almost accounts for like half our score. So like actually rescuing the POWs does account for a lot. And then no retries. You do get, I do think you do get a lot of points for not activating reflex, which is, you know, when you get spotted and you have like a handful of seconds to knock them out before they call the alarm. So there are little bonus goals that you can do, but for the most part, you know, that's not bad. We got through with no kills, no combat alerts, so that got us a handful of points too. It all just kind of added up. But as I was talking about before, rescuing those POWs sure does count for something. So not a bad idea in some ways. Oh no, gameplay recording's paused. The stream won't be able to see it if I was streaming through the console, which I'm not.
Snake. Snake!
Oh my god, she has a giant V carved into her.
Medic!
Must have been V for Vendetta. Pay attention to Medic. He becomes a big character in the next game.
We gotta get it out. No time for anesthetic. We have to open her now.
Also listen to his voice. I must have picked up on that before, but you could really hear that there's a voice changer on him. Ew. Belly fat.
Keep her gut in.
Try to keep all that in there.
Boss.
That thing is huge.
Breathing stable.
Yeah, I don't know what Kojima was going through at this time, but it sure did seem like he wanted to up the horror and just like gory factor with these games. That and just like torture all of his characters that he created. Maybe he knew that time was running short at this time with Konami.
What's up, Huey?
Our guests are right on time. Document destruction and hangar decontamination are complete. AFVs have been stowed away, and Zeke's on the seafloor along with a nuke. Everyone's got their story straight. The guided tour will be wrapped up by the time you get home.
Make me proud.
By the time they leave, I'll have the IAEA praising us as the poster boys for world peace. Out.
Yeah, no kidding. One hell of a kidney stone. Wouldn't want to be passing that thing.
Tower, this is Morpho 1. Do you copy? Can't get through. The link seems fine, but...
Huey, the best man in the series. Good old reliable Huey. He'd never let us down. He actually wasn't bad, but I mean, the thing is in Peace Walker, he wasn't bad in Peace Walker, but the thing is, he was kind of like Otacon 2.0. There wasn't too much of a difference between the two characters, so you're like, oh, good old Huey. So in a way, I kind of like that he sort of became a bit of a shitheel by the time Phantom Pain came around. Because it did make him different from Otacon. I think Otacon should probably be the golden boy of the series. But Huey was very, very likable in Peace Walker. It's a damn shame, you know, that he turned out the way he did. But again, I think it probably was for the better in the long run. Now, the stuff with his wife was after. Well, are you talking about, I mean, I guess it depends on which wife. Like, the whole Strangelove thing, I think it was after this? I think it was after Ground Zeroes. Because again, what was it? 9 years? 9 years had passed between this point and Phantom Pain. So I think it was after this game where he did the stuff with Strangelove. Makes sense too, because Otacon was very, very young at that point in time. When you see the photo of them. He was my favorite. That was probably Arid Raptor from Peace Walker.
Go!
I always do like that shot where he shoots at the chopper's propellers and takes it down that way. You never see anybody do that in like all the Hollywood movies. Yeah, if you take out the rotor blades, that would be a very big detriment to a helicopter's functionality.
The inspection was nothing but a smoke screen. I heard explosions, then... They played us like a damn fiddle!
There's the line.
Give it back! This isn't right, that was ours! We built it, damn it! You spying bitch!
Kaz at this point was already like being a bit of a
Get up and start talking!
somewhat of a traitor. Like if you listen to all the tapes in Peace Walker, he was not always on the up and up. It seems like from the get-go everything was doomed to failure.
Bob, there's...
It's all right, we got it out.
There's another in my...
Oh, medic took the brunt of it. Was it trigger from the other bomb? I don't know. It might have just been timer 2. Smoke from the disaster was visible from the coastline. The media blamed money-minded private militias, and the scandal followed when the U.S. fingered as one of the organization's top clients. In response, the Secretary of Defense publicly stated that neither the United States nor its allies had any hand in, its destruction. Reports also suggested that the IAEA inspectors visited the site. However, the UN and the IAEA insist no such inspection took place. Other countries among the organization's long list of clients avoided a comment altogether. The casualty figure is uncertain. There are no known survivors. However, in the moments prior and following the incident, several unidentified military helicopters were sighted in the region, I guess. Can't quite read that fast. All right.
Song. Nicola, Bart. Immigrants wrongly executed. But their deaths served as a message to others. That ours is a society that murders the innocent. Do you too believe your sacrifice will change the world?
Kojima sure did love that Nicola and Bart song. Sure it is. I think it was used at the end of Guns of the Patriots as well. I forget. But he was thinking of having Solid Snake's fate mirror and Otacon's mirror that of Nicola and Bart being executed for their war crimes against the UN or something. I don't know. But the writing team or the dev team like kind of outvoted him. They vetoed it. They're like, nah, maybe we shouldn't do that.
No one's seen him in years. All we hear are orders delivered by proxy. Except you. You met with him, face to face, in order to contact Big Boss. Tell me where he is. Where is Cypher? Where is Zero? I've never known choice. Where I was born, the language I speak, I've never had the freedom to choose for myself. But you, right now, are free. Do as you will.
This will save Big Boss.
It may.
Will you really kill Zero for me?
Not for you.
All right. Zero is...
We wouldn't get the answer to that until Guns of the Patriots. I think that game took place in... That game take place in 2015? Like, it came out in 2008, but I think it took place a handful of years after that. I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, look, 1980, Dr. Huey Emmerich's first child is born. His name is Hal. And I forget when Phantom Pain takes place. It might have been 85, maybe? I don't know. The dates kind of blur together on a lot of this shit. To be continued in The Phantom Pain. Get ready for disappointment. Phantom Pain was alright. The more I think about it, though, the more I don't like that game. I like it okay. It's just nowhere near as good as any of the other games in the series. At least the mainline ones. For me, it's kind of on the bottom compared to even just like MSX 1 and 2, and then especially the Solid series 1 through 4.
Clear!
Look, we got a trailer for it. Phantom Pain's online mode was like a team deathmatch, and then there was a there was a multiplayer. It came out a handful of months after the main game came out. It wasn't ready right at the time, which, you know, that seems to be the norm for a lot of multiplayer modes when it comes to these big old AAA titles. But it was it had a team deathmatch where there'd be like hunters and like hiders. So one team would have to hide and be stealthy, and you know, you had a couple mechanics that were outside the main game. Like you could it was almost kind of like prop hunt. I remember there was ways where you could disguise yourself as like different objects or blend in like really hard into some spots. And then the other team would have to run around and try to fight you. And then I think there was more of like a traditional one where it was just like everybody running and gunning. I played it for a little bit. I probably put about like 10 hours into it or something like that. But I don't know. I didn't enjoy it all that much. It wasn't anywhere near as good as Metal Gear Solid 4's online. There was another sort of multiplayer aspect. You could do like base invasions. So there'd be like other people that were on the server, and then you can invade their base and steal like their supplies and stuff. And then if, you know, the opposing player was online and they saw you coming into their base, like you as the guy that's invading, or the guy that's getting invaded could like defend your base. So there was a little bit of a multiplayer aspect with that, but it wasn't like a big multiplayer mode. It wasn't anything too huge, but I did that a couple times. It was kind of fun. Let's take a look at what trophies we got here. See what we can do. We can do clear all missions. So I haven't done the latter two, and then we have to do clear all missions with S rank. Oh boy. Clear all mission. Clear the Intel operative rescue site up without killing a single enemy. Don't know which that one is. Destroy all anti-air emplacements, side up, rescue all and extract all prisoners via chopper. Recreate all scenes in the Deja Vu extra op. Unlock all trials and obtain all cassette tapes. Is that it, or is there more? Doesn't seem like too many. Yeah, and this game doesn't have a platinum either. So I could probably go try for some of these. There's a couple missions that I haven't even played, so we could take a look at that. Let me take a look at my rankings. Does it have the rankings in here? Okay. So I've done an S rank with that, S rank with that, F rank with that, S rank with that, S rank with that. Okay, then the two missions I haven't played at all. So I guess we just have 2 to S rank and 2 to complete. We can go with a try. I'll see. Deja Vu, I remember being kind of stupid. Like, recreate the strangely familiar scenes shown in the mysterious photographs and head for the goal. This is like, there was like moments that they put on the map that were vaguely similar to stuff from Metal Gear Solid, and like you had to spot them and, I don't know, take a picture of them or something like that. I played a little bit of it, but I don't think I finished it because I was like, this kind of sucks. and I have no clue what the last one is. I did see Raiden was on it. I guess I do remember seeing somebody play this one time, and they were playing as Raiden, so I guess that must be it, but I ain't got no clue. But yeah, I played this game for just like a little bit when it originally came out. I definitely did the main mission multiple times. As you can see there, I did play the other ones enough to get S ranks on them, so I guess I must have played it somewhat thoroughly, but I wasn't like too into it to the point where I was like, yeah, I gotta finish this. Best game of all time. Wow, look, there he is.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Look at that greasy face. Let's go see what we can do.
I've uploaded some photos to your iDroid. Use them as clues to find the locations they show and recreate the scenes they depict. We're counting on you, Snake. Commence Deja Vu mission. A chopper and 2 sentries.
I know where that one probably is. So, spoilers for The Phantom Pain, if you haven't known. The game's been out for 10 years now, so I would hope that most people that have wanted to have played it at this point.
A remote island off the coast of Alaska.
Is he doing a Roy Campbell impression?
Not.
But yeah, Big Boss is not Big Boss in Phantom Pain. You play as the medic. The medic kind of acts as like a hypnotized clone version of Big Boss. So they're pretty much the same, but not. But there are little subtle differences you can tell. I mean, you can kind of attribute some things to like trauma and like experiences that have been shared between the characters. But there's a definite, and I think an intentional difference in the way they kind of carry themselves and their attitude in both games. So like Big Boss in this game is leaner in physique. He's a little quicker, even with his animations in the CQC, he's a little bit smoother. And then if you listen to Kiefer's performance when he talks via the cassettes and stuff, he's a lot more chatty. He's a little more jovial, friendly. And he kind of sort of sounds a little bit more similar to the Big Boss that we know from Snake Eater and everything. And then if you, listen and look at Big Boss and Phantom Pain, he's a lot more gruff. He's a lot more irritable. He's a lot harsher when it comes to his movements. His CQC is much more, to the point, rough, vicious even. And again, you could probably attribute that to just like the experiences that they've had. I mean, everybody pretty much got blasted to hell. So that would probably sour the mood a little bit with the characters. But I think it is intentional that there is, these little subtle differences between the two. And I think it's kind of neat. But it also does kind of suck because in Phantom Pain, like, Big Boss does not talk all that much.
Just what I...
He doesn't really say anything.
Legendary Snake.
And it's kind of, I don't know, it's not very endearing as a character. It's just like he almost reminds me of back in the early 2000s when he had like these stand-in characters where they just like stood there and didn't talk.
And lights.
And just acknowledge things that happen around them by nodding or whatever. So, just like as a character point, I thought he was kind of boring. Had he been as like chatty and personable as he was in this game, I think it would have been a little more interesting. I think I would have preferred it. So what I have to do here, I think I have to drop something in the helipad, and then I have to like run towards it. Oh, I have to change the spotlights too, damn. Let me go into this building because I think there's some items we could potentially pick up.
What's the security level of your card? You don't have one?
Sure don't. I don't think these doors take security cards. And I thought there was a building that I could go into. Maybe it's around here or something. I'm pretty sure there's a building that we can go into, and then there's a something we can get that we could drop in the middle of the helipad. Boy, they have that same wolf howl in the background that was in Metal Gear Solid 1. Unlock door 1 of 13. Nothing? I can't take anything in here? That sucks. There's a big old gun on here. Okay, well there's something at least. What's this? Grenade? I don't think it needs to be a ration or anything specific like that. I don't even think there are rations that you can pick up unless there's something I'm not remembering. I'll go ahead and change the tower here though. There might even be an item up here we can grab. Okay, so spotlight on that flank. There were definitely aspects of Phantom Pain that I liked. I played it for a long time after I had beaten it, so it wasn't one of those cases where it's like, you know, I finished the game and I'm like, alright, I'm done with this shit. Let's pack it up. But, you know, as much as I think about, like, the stuff that I didn't like, there still were a lot of things. I mean, the gameplay, for one, was just supreme. It was definitely primo gameplay. I enjoyed... There's very few games I could think of where I liked the gameplay so much that I just played the game for a long time after the fact. It's like there's a lot of Metal Gear games that are like that, but I do remember, like, specifically with Phantom Pain, I just thought it was fun just to kind of go around and, you know, do random missions. How do I drop this? Or can I drop this? I remember the... Sort of surprisingly, because I know a lot of people got burnt out on the game, but the Insomniac Spider-Man game, I just loved exploring New York and, like, swinging around and stuff. It was such a, you know, kind of photorealistic version that I thought it was super neat. I just, and there was even a time I played that game where I didn't even web swing at all. I just was walking around in real time in New York, pointing at people. I remember with, like, Assassin's Creed 3, which wasn't a great game, but the combat was so fun in that game that I would, like, purposely get into fights just so I can, like, counter and fight a bunch of people. So there's like a handful of times where it's like the gameplay has been so good that I've stuck around with the game for a lot longer than I normally probably would. Doesn't happen too often. A lot of times when I put X amount of hours into a game, which I'm sure with Phantom Pain I probably put in 100 plus, and for me that doesn't happen too often. It's very rare that I'll play a game for longer than even like 50 hours, so like 100. It's like there's really got to be some kind of hook on there that really grabs me. But it was one of them, so the gameplay for sure was very addicting. It was just such a disappointing game, I think, on like a story level. Especially compared to previous games in the series. I mean, you kind of expect with the Metal Gear series there to be like a quality standard of sorts. And it's like there's going to be a big focus on like the story and the cutscenes and everything like that, and I just kind of felt like it was a bit of a disappointment. This guy heard me? I'm still looking for a damn item that I could pick up.
Lie down.
If you want to finish the mission, head for the goal. If you want to look for those other scenes, go ahead.
I could just do this with one? Oh hell. It's like, it's not letting me like actually do the interrogation with him either.
Photographs. You can check the photos using your iDroid.
Alright, I guess he's not gonna give me anything. I don't know if there's a way you could like actually pat down these guys. I was kind of hoping that maybe there was something I could do where I could get some items from them, but I don't know if that's in this game. Oh, look, a silent pistol. That'll definitely come in handy. Actually don't know if the one spotlight needs to be this one or the other one on the adjacent side down there would suffice. So I'll just do both and kind of hope for the best. Well, that guy looks comfy. I'm surprised they don't put their hands on their head. They just kind of like sprawl out there like they're dead. I keep pressing circle too. Delta and Metal Gear Solid 3 must use circle as like the way to prone or something like that, because just by instinct I keep pressing circle like that's going to actually do something for me. Oh no! Look how straight that dart is. Good lord. It's a thing of beauty. Also something just compared to Delta. It's like, with Delta and its stupid drop with the tranq darts. Oh, that pissed me off so much. Like, I got used to it eventually with the regular guys. It wasn't much of a problem. It was more of a problem when you needed to do it on the fly, and it was especially a problem if you needed to fight a boss battle. Like in a boss battle, those were not fun to deal with, just having your bullets drop like that. But everything else, I mean, you kind of manage. You get a feel for it after a minute, but yeah, it's a little rough. Okay. I don't know. I'm not seeing any items around here. Let's take a look at some of the other pictures.
And lights. A surveillance camera with a green light.
I wonder where that is. That looks like it might be outside. Like right outside this area.
Huh.
A Malaya head? I don't know where that is.
A soldier and a tank?
Do we have to run somebody over?
A car. The last photo's missing. Oh, sorry. I forgot it. Snake. It should be on the back of the disc case.
Oh, no.
The manual. There's got to be a clue somewhere.
This is a physical copy, so I actually do have it right next to me. I wonder what it could be. Hold on. Let me take a look. There is... there's a thing that says Hideo. There's a photo of a helicopter touching down. I like the blank screen that just says Hideo on it. There's one of Snake raising his goggles. Oh, this is a PlayStation exclusive mission. That's probably why I didn't give a shit about it. It's just like some console exclusive crap. I don't care. And the manual doesn't have jack shit. There isn't even a manual. It's like a promo thing for Konami. It's Konami Core, which I'm sure it's all defunct by now. There's like, you could get, I don't know, bundles for shit. Yeah, there ain't no instruction manual, Kaz. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Unless there's something in the game, like the actual game files. Could be something like that. Otherwise, I don't really see anything in on the back of the screen either. It just says Hideo and it's blank. Can we recreate that somehow? Well, I guess let's roam around the map and see if we can find anything else. We might be able to find the Moai head somewhere. I gotta find the camera. If we just need to find a car and drive around in it, then I guess I could find that pretty easily, more than likely. Oh, look, there's a magazine. And I just need to find, like, an item. Like, I don't know what kind of box I'm gonna need. Like, I'm assuming, like, a magazine isn't gonna work, but apparently there's, like, some sort of boxed item I could drop, maybe. I wonder if I can drop a weapon and it'll pop up in a box. I will just kind of roam around the map, though, and see what they've added. Especially compared to the main game mode, the map is definitely more sparse. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of enemies. Oh, look, there it is. Wow. That was fortunate. That was the one I was worried about, actually. I didn't know where that was going to be. It's fairly small, too. I would have expected that to be in like an office somewhere, but I was racking my brain trying to think of where an office was in this game.
Created a scene.
Alright. Well, let's see if we can find the camera and then a car or something.
Another prisoner. Looks like he's alive.
I'm actually surprised there's somebody here. Who are you? Oh, was it Chico? We're doing the same, like, flashlight trick? Oh, maybe not. Who are you, sir? What are you doing here? What the hell? Die? Die. Was that a moment that we had to recreate?
He's dead. It looked like a heart attack.
Okay, well you could stay in there then, I guess. Not sure if that was supposed to recreate liquid dying or decoy octopus. I guess I don't remember if decoy octopus actually said fox die. I guess he didn't. That would have been too much of a tip off at the beginning of the game. Are you kidding me? Don't allow me a second to myself. Alright, I haven't actually been in this part of the map in quite a while, so I don't even know what's over here. It's been so damn long. There's like a little crevice in there. I kind of want to see if I could shove them up in that spot, but I guess not. I'll put you here. Let's just hope nobody comes upstairs. I'm guessing most of these are going to be locked because I don't remember accessing any of these doors. Oh shit. I wonder if I can get them through here. Yes, I can. Wait, who? Oh.
All fire teams, this is CP. Picked up on camera. All units to combat position.
That was it, Bob. They spotted you.
Oh shit.
From the scene if you're spotted and being pursued by the enemy. Be careful.
Oh, was that was like the one camera then? Shit. It'd been nice if they warned me. I had no way of knowing that was there. A surveillance camera? I did kind of shoot the camera too. I wonder if that'll count points against me. Oops.
CP, this is Delta 1. The enemy got away. Starting a search now. Over.
Yeah, thankfully there wasn't anybody around there.
They gotta be around here somewhere. Out.
Boss, get back to the mission.
Hey, it's not like I've left the area yet. I'm just seeing if there's a spot I can hole up in real quick. I bet you security's going to be stepped up a little bit. I could have sworn I remember seeing somebody play this like on the Steam version of this game, so I don't know if that exclusivity for this one actually lasted that long. Eventually, maybe they released it. Maybe it was part of that definitive version or whatever. I think they had released a, like, big version of Phantom Pain, and it included Ground Zeroes. Oh, shit. Sir, please. I'm trying to conduct some business here. Boy, they go down quick. Oh, there is somebody up in that spotlight. Okay, you know what? Hold on. I think I messed it up because I shot the camera. Because I'm pretty sure that was it, because Kaz did say that was it. So, we know how to do one of these at least. And, you know, we found the Moai head too. So we could redo those real quick. And then let me just see about doing the camera, since that's kind of like right in front of everything else. I didn't know that they'd all be like so close together either.
Boss, I've uploaded some photos to your iDroid. Use them as clues to find the locations they show and recreate the scenes they depict. We're counting on you, Snake. Commence Deja Vu mission. As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission. Weapons and equipment OSP. This is a top-secret Black Op.
As usual. Okay, I might as well take a look at this, just in case.
A chopper. A car.
Go over here. There are a number of boxes, so that has to be it over there. You just gotta watch out, make sure the camera doesn't spot you. I'm gonna hit up this thing too, just so I have a weapon. Shotgun probably isn't the best thing, but, you know. It's something. Let me see, hold on. I want to see if there's a way to, like, drop items, because I don't know how to do that. No, I can't do anything from the menu. And, like, an actual gun, I don't think I could drop unless there's something on hand that I could swap it with.
Is that it?
Here, let's walk up on this thing and see.
Surveillance camera.
A surveillance camera?
Just what I'd expect from the legendary Snake.
Kaz, why are you impersonating a gay man? Oh shoot. I just saw that there was a truck there. Or a Jeep or whatever, so we might need that car. That car to do whatever it was that we needed to do. What are you doing? Push up against it. There we go.
Just like old times.
Great. You recreated a scene.
Old times you haven't experienced yet. And I guess you never will experience, because you're not even the same person. So what the hell are you talking about? Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and go up here and see about changing this. I don't know, they're kind of tight on the helipad, aren't they? I don't even know if that's gonna work. should we actually find something I can put in there, but good enough for now. Again, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. I don't really want to take off with the Jeep, because I get the feeling like they might see me, but let's just drive around in it, I guess. Who the hell was that? That wasn't Meryl.
Almost there.
Okay. Oh, we had to drive through a tunnel. That's what it was. Okay.
That's another scene recreated. Nice work.
Get out, get out, get out, get out. Get out. Couldn't figure out what the damn get out button was. Okay, I need to get the mo I had, and then I still need to find some kind of box I could put in to the helipad. And then I gotta run to it. I might just try, like, we can go back through here and then we can get that magazine. I might just try to see if that magazine works. Because I don't even, like, know what would have a box form if we were to actually be able to drop it. Like, maybe a mine or something, like a C4? But it's like, where would you find that? Okay, we also need to get away, find a way in here that's not like that way, because that way is not good. You don't see anything. Probably would be a good idea just to get the trank gun as well. Looking around here, I don't see anything else I could pick up.
Is that it?
Wait, what? Is what it?
Almost there.
Wait, what? Hold on.
If you want to finish the darkness, like some kind of blackout. It should be on the back of the disc case.
Okay, I mean, there is something that says Hideo, but...
Who's somewhere?
Where would we be able to go where it would be pitch black? I guess that's what they want, then. I don't know what he's talking about here. Hold on.
Darkness. Like some kind of soldier? A box? And lights.
I don't know. None of the remaining photos actually show anything that looks like what it could be, unless there is something we can do there where it's just complete black. I'll try to get the gun here. Sounded like there was a guy beneath me. I don't know if someone's doing a patrol down there or not, but better be careful.
Hands up. Lie down.
Okay. Once again, I don't know if this light is the one that we need to worry about. It doesn't even look like it stretches that far near the helipad, but I'm just gonna move it over there anyway. Just in case. I'm gonna go this way this time. No security cameras installed in this area. At least not for this mission. There's some rats. Oh, I wonder if the whole pitch black thing is in the spot you can crawl into in the gutter. It might be that. I'll try that on the way back out, but we have to do this Moai thing, and I'm gonna go grab the magazine. I don't remember if there's a guy down here. There was in the main mission, but I don't remember if there was one in this op. Okay. Got my magazine. Let's go do the Moai head. Wow, there it is. They should have had you find like an old PlayStation for good measure.
I can't remember.
Yes, you recreated another scene.
I don't know what the like the APC is gonna be. Like if we have to run into somebody, that might be a little tricky. And if I got to trial and error it, I don't know. That might be the last one I try to do, and then we'll see maybe if I can't. If I find an APC and I try to run somebody over, if that doesn't work, then I'm just gonna see if I can gut it to the exit, I suppose. I'm still gonna get point stocked for God damn it! Thought he'd still be over on the other side. I'm still gonna get points knocked for getting an alert or whatever, but you know, I guess that's fine. Okay, where is the entrance to this thing? He hasn't said it yet, like...
Almost there.
Okay. I guess there he did. Ah, here it is. I don't know what's with this.
This is Kazuhira Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
Well, it's not dark here. It's dark here. Is this good enough? Can I close my eyes? Can I perhaps get another eye patch and put it over the other eye? I mean, oh, you know what? It could be too. Shit. Was there a dumpster nearby? Because you could hide in dumpsters, and I think dumpsters are pitch black. Just the fact that it keeps saying, like, you're almost there, though. Yeah, okay, so he's saying, oh, look. Okay, this... Wait. Come on, man. Can we not hide in it? Oh. I don't know what it could be then. Alright, yeah, still almost there, wherever that is. Guys, give me another clue, man. I don't know. I don't know about this. I don't know what you want me to do. Or what we're looking for.
Is that it? Almost there.
Oh, look. Oh! Okay. Well, I wouldn't have expected that.
All fire teams.
That's another scene recreated. Nice work.
Problem with the power supply.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Check on the power system. Over.
I guess that's a thing you could do in the main game. I had no clue. I don't think I've ever messed with that before.
Investigating now.
But it's still a thing I wouldn't have thought to even mess with. Like if we had to make pitch black or something like that, I would have, yeah, like I was exactly what I was trying to do. Just like try to crawl into a dark place or get into somewhere to hide. That's what I figured it was. GG, thank you. It wasn't that that difficult, I think. But we got it, we got it. Well, I turned it back on. I wonder how many of the lights get knocked out by doing that. I don't think I've ever done that before. I guess that would probably shut down the cameras too, huh? Okay, let's give this a try. Nope. It's got to be some kind of box, I guess. Because we're replicating, you know, snaking that ration away. But I just have no clue where any of the items or the drops are in this particular missions, so it's going to be finicky to get the right thing. There's a couple buildings we can get into maybe, or maybe some of these like outposts, these lookouts, but other than that, there's that guy over there. The hell is that? Oh, it's the Fox logo. Insignia, whatever. See if he actually hears that. Yeah, he did. Okay, good.
What?
It's not what I wanted to happen. I didn't know he'd approach from that side. I thought he was going to go the other way around, since that's kind of where he was. Oh well. I don't want him, like, lingering around, though, while I'm looking at shit, so I'm gonna pop him in there. Let's take a look inside the outpost here, see if there's anything up there that we can get. Actually, don't even know if there's anybody in here. The thing was moving. Oh wow, that actually worked.
If you want to finish the mission, head for the goal.
Not that. That.
Other scenes. Go ahead.
What the hell? What are you doing, son?
Kojima Productions, LA.
Wow. So surprising. It's a shame that doesn't get you anything. But whatever, I guess. Look, Mom, I'm famous. Yeah, that should have been a photo op, even if it doesn't correspond necessarily to Metal Gear Solid. It's weird that they would have it in there anyway. I guess there's a bunch of little Easter eggs and stuff, so... Oh boy, there's a soldier. There's a little encampment area here. I don't know if it's like a refugee camp or what, but there's like a bunch of tents. So there might be like some items or something we could pick up. I'm still looking out for the APC. Let me just look at this. How many do we have to do still?
A box.
So I gotta do that. I have to find the right item, and then we have to do something with a tank. Again, that's gonna be like the last thing I do. I guess that's it. It's just those two. So we gotta do something with an APC, and then we have to do the stupid helipad one, but I gotta find the correct item for it, and I just got no clue where to even look for something like that. A box, you say, huh? And it's not like a cardboard box we could just pick up and leave there. It's like something in particular. Some kind of satchel looking thing.
Almost there.
Oh, look, here's the tank. Shit, I kind of want to...
Is that it?
I kind of want to try it now. Like somebody asleep in here or something.
Almost there.
I wonder what you need to do for that.
Is that it?
I'm still unwilling to try it because I know that there's going to be some shit. Because like in the picture, the reference photo, there's like an explosion and he's dying or something. So I don't want to alert the whole damn base and then still have one photo to do. So I'm going to still look around, see if I can find a box. And then I guess if I can't find it, I don't know. Apparently we could just exfiltrate without doing all of them. So maybe I'll attempt to do something with this APC. I might try shooting at it or something like that, and then we'll see.
Almost there.
Ain't nothing around here. And it is good that the base is mostly dead. Trying to go around and recreate a bunch of photos or whatever. You don't want like a ton of soldiers on you. Usually these things have some kind of item that you can pick up too, but I don't see anything in there. I'm trying to think about what game I want to do next Monday, because I think we're probably good on this one by the time I finish up tonight. But I don't know if I will actually want to do something that'll be longer for them, or we have to keep coming back and, you know, getting through a core gameplay moment, or if I just want to do something quick.
The security level of your card. Huh. You don't have one?
Again, I was thinking about doing a game like Acid or something at some point, but I wonder... I mean, I do kind of hate starting up a game on stream and then not finishing it, but on the other hand, like if the gameplay ain't great, I'm mostly fine with just checking it out to like get a taste of the game and then saying, yeah, it's probably not for me. I don't know. I know I've played a little bit of Acid before because I actually own them. And I just don't remember liking it that much. But who knows? It was a long time ago when I actually played that. That was back when the PSP was relatively new.
Don't move. Get down.
We just tried out that Kingdom Hearts game. What was it? Chain of Memories? The updated version that was in the big Kingdom Hearts collection pack. And it was like, that one was kind of card-based. That was weird. It's a weird feeling game. As janky as the one that we decided to go on was, honestly felt a little bit better. Like that one on the DS is actually not terribly different. Gameplay-wise, it feels pretty much similar. At least when you're using a PlayStation controller with it through emulation and everything. I guess it would feel a lot different if you were actually playing it on a DS. But, you know, with me and just playing it through emulation, it felt pretty dang close to one of the games on the PS2, so can't complain about that too much. Never you mind. You can always readjust your camera. If you're facing in a complete opposite direction, but you turn the camera that way and then you go into first-person view mode. This worked in Delta too, I think, but this works for a lot of Metal Gears. So I'm like facing this way, but the camera's facing this way. If I go into first-person view mode and then pop back out, he's automatically facing the other direction. So if you want to do like a quick turn or something like that, it's the best way to do it. While crawling, anyway. countless times, that's probably saved my ass. Man, still nothing. No items. What was that? Damn, it's another magazine. Plenty of magazines. Honestly, they should have just let me use that. Because whatever it is that they want me to put down there, I ain't seeing it. I might just look it up for the sake of time, but there's not too many more places to look around, so if it is something like super specific, I'm just never going to find it without looking it up. But again, we don't have too many places to look out for here, so I'll just kind of like wrap around these small little areas and we'll see. There's the POW camp down here. Sometimes there's items. I should probably be marking these guys too. I do wonder if it affects anything or they start to blip out after a minute, but
Someone's in the outhouse. Some soldier with stomach trouble? I think he's gonna be a while. Better leave him alone.
Oh, here comes a big one. Oh, didn't think that would fit. Old Johnny, I wonder if those are the same sound files or they got some poor sap at Konami to give him some new ones. And there's another little Easter egg. I guess that's kind of the fun thing too, is like going through these. It's like we might not be able to find like our specific objective, but there's like little Easter eggs here and there that might correspond to something, so.
Looks like he's alive.
See what this one does. The last one died from fox die. That's disappointing. It's the same one. I wonder if we go up to the other one, if something else is going to happen, or if it's going to be the same damn thing. It's just all going to die from fox die.
He's dead. It looked like a heart attack.
These guys have problems. Yeah, you're telling me. Seem to be some pretty big issues. There are physics, like on some things. I wonder if maybe the thing that, like the box that needs to be on the helipad is just like some box we could move there that's like from somewhere else. I mean, that would kind of suck if that's the case, because you gotta like push that shit all the way around. I don't know, I don't think I've seen like an actual box like that though. I've seen plenty, like there's little wash basins and stuff, little buckets, but like an actual box? Crow. It's kind of unusual. No, I don't need a shotgun. Let me go back to the landing point. I guess we didn't land in a traditional spot, though.
Be careful.
Oh, shit.
It's around there. Who am I? One of your fans.
CP, this is Zulu 4. Detonation in the area.
I didn't know that was going to happen.
This is CP. Understood. We are under attack. All units on alert.
Dang it. I also failed the trial. I didn't know that there were trials to fail. But we failed it. There's only one around there, too. I didn't see another one. You should be able to take them out just like you can. I mean, you can't just crawl over them and have them collected, but you can crawl and... Oh shit, there goes another one. Son of a bitch. You can crawl and then pick them up.
CP, this is Zulu 4. Detonation in the area. Can't tell where. Over. This is CP. Understood. Locate threat immediately and eliminate as necessary. Out.
I think all those guys that we held up are now up. Let me see if...
CP, this is Delta 9. Threat detected. Going on alert. Over. This is CP. Understood.
I can plant these, but they don't make like a box, I don't think.
What the?
Oh shit. Wait, what?
We spotted you. We can't confirm the scene if you're spotted and being pursued by the enemy. Be careful.
Alright. We ended up getting into alert mode anyway. I was kind of hoping to avoid that.
Roger that chopper request. It's headed your way now.
We got most of them, and then the timer's gonna run up, but I could at least complete the mission, I think. I would assume that if you want to get like an S rank or something, you'd have to do all of them, and you'd have to do them all within a fair amount of time. So I was thinking if I could just find everything and then maybe retry it again later, we could probably get it, but
Get back to the mission.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to look up what exactly you need to do with the helipad one, because everything else seems like it could be relatively easy. I was gonna go back and try out whatever you needed to do with the APC, but too far and the alert's going on now, so let's just exfiltrate and maybe we'll pick it up a little later.
This is Morpho, arriving shortly at LZ.
Not gonna get the best score, that's for sure, but at least they'll probably get some points by accomplishing some of the missions.
This is Morpho, on station at LZ.
Yeah, get your ass down here so I can leave. Oh, did somebody walk all the way down here?
What's wrong, boss? Mission abort?
I thought he said I could leave. Did he not say that I could leave if I did a couple of them? I was like, mission abort? No, I'm just finishing it with, you know, what we got. I don't know how much the chopper can withstand. I remember in Phantom Pain, if you didn't have like armor upgrades and stuff, usually you didn't last that long under fire. I tried to do a couple hot missions. Oh no, it does abort it. Son of a gun. I remember I tried to do a couple like hot entrances where we like just went straight in to like a very, very lethal area and the chopper would always explode. But otherwise I think it might have been fun had it actually worked in some ways. Okay, I don't know what's up with this. Let me take a look and see if there's something to tell me what I can do here. Ground Zeroes, Deja Vu. Oh, there's a guide from IGN. Surely this won't waste my time. Let's see. Chaff grenades. Take the box. Searchlights are moving and be spotted. Guarantee you are undetected. Enter the admin building using the red doorway. The western side should be lit and entry free. Navigate the pass. Metal fence. Upper ladder. Catwalks towards security tower. Quietly sneak up and knock out the guards in the spotlight. Reposition those lights so they leave a small patch of darkness over the item box. Wait, where's the item box? Oh, is it like somewhere completely different? Climb back down, approach and retrieve the small box, complete the scene. If you attempt to take the box with the searchlights moving and be spotted, guarantee you are detected. There's a different place then. There's another helipad? I didn't even know that. Where's the other helipad then? Okay, well, we still got some looking to do, I guess. What's the checkpoint? I guess I'll continue from the checkpoint. It's gonna dock me for retrying, but I guess it's okay. Might be better than restarting all the way from the beginning.
Boss, use those VIs as clues. Find the locations they should.
Not that.
Recreate the scenes in the photos.
Okay, so we still got 2 done.
A box and lights.
So I have to find another helipad then. I don't know where another one is. I only remember the one. I thought there was only one. And apparently there's just a box there, so I guess that explains why I haven't been able to find anything that I can place in the middle of the one helipad. So we gotta find out where this other one is. It said something about it being in the admin building, which I think is just like the big thing. It's like the same thing where we found like the Moai head and all that. I think that's the admin building. So let's take a look in there. Run, Snake, run. I mean, there's another helipad here. See, there's one there. And then there's this one here. But neither one of these has like an item box next to it. So is there one actually inside the admin building? Oh, there it is. No, it's on the outside. Oh, damn, I didn't even realize. There's 4 lined up right next to each other. I just thought it was the one at first, and then I saw that there was one next to it, so I'm like, okay. There's another one. See, it's right there. Oh. That's what it was. So they all are kind of like next to each other. The only one that's pretty far removed is the one with the APC. Which I still don't even really know what you're supposed to do with that one. Maybe I'll just continue looking at the guide. But on the other hand, I didn't really experiment with it either. But yeah, you know what? Sure, whatever. Let's go here. I wonder if these guys will still be knocked out. Oh, look, they are still knocked out. Okay. But I need to move the spotlights, probably. Okay. So there's one. That should be enough. This guy isn't walking around. I don't want to make like the biggest noise possible trying to get to this thing.
Is that it?
Oh, come on. What's the difference?
A box and lights. Almost there.
I wonder if I have to pick it up. Like in the picture, it just shows him running to it. Oh yeah, you do have to pick it up. Okay. Well, thank God, because if it was like finite adjustments with the lights, I would have shat myself. Okay.
This brings back some memories.
Great. You recreated a scene.
So the only one left is the APC and then any potential Easter eggs that we might have missed out on. Alright. There it is. Can't get on top of it.
Is that it?
I wonder if I need to use a grenade. Hey, what's up, Ike? Thank you for lurking. They're probably, what they're probably trying to do is recreating the tank fight with Vulcan Raven. So you might need to throw a grenade on top of it, and then he'll, like, I don't know, just shoot out of it. I mean, I guess the guy at Metal Gear Solid did that too. Like when you're doing that tank fight, you just throw a grenade on it, and then he just flies out. You do have grenades already on hand.
Is that
just, you know, it will explode and make a big noise.
CP, this is Zulu 4.
Okay, hold on. I'm not so confident anymore. Let me take a look at the guide since I already pulled it up because I don't want to screw this. Approach the tank from the upper road. Look for a big stack of plywood. Get on top of the plywood and aim a grenade and toss it into the tank's open hatch. Oh. You need to toss it into the hatch. Okay. So I didn't even know that there was an open hatch.
Mission in the area. Can't tell where. Over. This is CP. Understood. All units, be on alert.
almost there?
About as close as I think I'll get. Oh yeah, there it goes. Look at that. He did explode just like in the first game. I mean, I'm used to it now, but I remember the first time I had ever seen that where you fight in the tank and then he just like flies out of there. I thought it was the funniest thing. Like, how did that happen?
Detect its location on your iDroid.
Alright, alright. We can exfiltrate anywhere, right? I guess there's dangerous landing zones. That should be fine.
It's headed your way now.
Good enough, I think. Alright, well, I've never completed that one. Again, I remember picking it up initially, like I had done it, and then I had done a couple, but I must have just gotten stuck on something, like I couldn't figure it out. It was probably the same damn thing, like with the helipad. I was like, oh, okay, I gotta find a box to put down there, and I didn't notice that there was another helipad right next to it. So I didn't play it for that long, and if I was really in the mood to finish it, I would have done the same thing, which is just, you know, like grab a guide or something like that, but still... I did just give up on it, so I was just like, yeah, I'm good. I've done a lot of the other missions, and apparently I did them fairly thoroughly, too, so...
This is Morpho, arriving shortly at LZ.
I called it quits on that one. It was, like, extra, apparently, because I looked on the back of the box, and it was like, oh yeah, PlayStation exclusive mission. So I was like, well... Yeah, it's cute. It's a cute idea, but I didn't feel a need to finish it. But I guess there was that other one right after it too. I don't even know what that one is. Get me out of here.
What's wrong, boss? Mission abort?
Wait, what? What do you mean mission abort? Head for the goal? Okay. What's the goal? I thought the goal was to, like, get out. Where's my damn map? Oh, okay, there's the goals in there, I guess. Son of a bitch. I thought I just had to leave. Well, what the hell's over there? Why can't I just go out the old-fashioned way? Oh, forget forget how many, like, actual enemies are around here. Look, they're on alert and everything, too. Always gotta make this a pain in the ass, don't you? Damn extra mission. Yeah, get out of here, Morpho. I don't want to hear your chopper blades anymore. Did somebody freak out? Hold on, I might actually have to call him out, like, say, go. Maybe not. Do I have to guide them in there? Looks like we just have to walk over there, I guess. I don't know who's freaking out. It sounds like somebody's going, oh! I think there's only one guard in here. Oh, okay.
Mice are Alaskan field mice. No. No, they're not.
Master, are you feeling okay?
Alright. Well, we had to retry once. It didn't count a combat alert against me. We took a long time to get through it, though, because I just did not know how to actually finish that mission. And then the retry was actually just minus 300. That wasn't that bad. You get a shitload of points for recreating the scenes, though. And then if you could do that without actually using reflex, you probably get a nice little bonus on that, too. So I could see getting S rank probably isn't too bad. Depending on the, like, the timing. Like how fast they want you to do it. Surprised I paid the extra money to get Kiefer to...
It's not over yet!
Kiefer to do the extra dialogue there.
It's not
Impressive
over
work,
yet!
Snake. Mission complete is not what I'm here to say. Believe it or not, the real mission starts here.
Huh? This is not Master Miller. Snake, you're too late. It's me, dear brother.
I'm gonna ask you some questions about Metal Gear Solid 1. If you answer all of them correctly, then and only then do you truly clear this mission. I'll even throw in a special bonus.
You're actually gonna get quizzed?
You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you? But you'll have to solve the rest of this riddle yourself.
These questions will test your knowledge of the original Metal Gear Solid from 1998.
Like the crowd in the background.
Level is normal. Get just one question wrong, and the mission is over.
There are no continues, my friend. Don't even think about looking up the answers online.
Oh boy, it's gonna... it'll put me to the test. We'll see if I can actually... Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We'll see if I am up to snuff with my Metal Gear knowledge.
Here we go. Snake!
Question?
Metal Gear Solid 1 featured Solid Snake infiltrating which island? Shadow Moses.
Correct. Question?
Remote-controlled missile was known by which name? Nikita.
Correct. Question?
Who do you need to call on the codec in order to save your progress? Mei Ling. Of course.
You're pretty good.
These are all pretty easy.
Question.
Next Generation Special Forces who took part in the uprising with Foxhound were given what treatment? Gene therapy, I'm pretty sure. That's the first one where I've been like a little bit apprehensive. They were given lobotomies. And gene therapy.
Question.
On which floor of the nuclear warhead storage building was Otacon's lab located? Oh boy, that was B2, I think. Oh, it's possible it was B1, but I think it was... Or B3, but... No, B3 was where the Oh boy, now I'm trying to think. No, I think it was B2. B3 was where the office was? I'm going to say 2.
Correct.
Okay, good.
Question.
What was the cyborg ninja's true identity? Frank Yeager. Look at all the Frank Carpenter.
Correct. Question.
Frank Hunter. That one might trip up some people, depending on if they're getting their wires crossed and some things. Before being called back in action for the mission, Snake lived in Alaska as a what? I'm a musher. Ear pull competitor? Yep. Private military contractor.
Correct. I'm glad you remember. Question.
Why'd he get tripped up on that one? What was the maximum load of the elevator in Communications Tower B? It had to have been 650 pounds. If it was 3 tons, it wasn't like, it was 300 kilograms because it wouldn't have been like 3 persons. It wouldn't have been 30 ravens. It wouldn't have been 3 tons, good lord. And then like 0.67 pounds.
Correct.
So 300 kilograms.
If you think you'll get the answer out of me, forget it. There isn't even any sodium pentothal here. Question.
Smattering of laughter. What type of storage media did the Armtech president give Snake? It was an optical disc. ROM cartridge, punch card, floppy disk. No, it was an optical.
You got quite a memory. Now for the final question. Let's finish this. Have at you, Snake. Question.
What was the title of the ending theme? Best is yet to come. That's all the way at the bottom. Call into the Night was, is that Portable Ops? Snake Eater was obviously Snake Eater. Can't Say Goodbye to Yesterday was at the end of Metal Gear Solid 2, and Heaven's Divide was Peace Walker.
Correct.
Yay! I've done them all! I'm a Metal Gear expert.
Excellent job. I'll give you that special bonus I promised later. Something to look forward to. I enjoyed it myself.
Is it gonna be Kaz in a Speedo like in Peace Walker?
Fox!
You call me a thought? Oh, die. It's like, what? Yay, we did it. There was one last one that snuck up on us there, but that was, easy. Otacon is a registered trademark of Otacorp Incorporated.
So the man does live up to the legend. You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss.
Rewards. Fastest mark of all enemies trial has been unlocked. Mission's normal difficulty setting details. Trial records menu. Fast extermination of all crows trial has been unlocked. Got the ranks. Did we get all this just from doing the quiz? Rank C, clear reward, the Uragun 5 pistol. Hard difficulties unlocked for this mission. Okay, maybe that was just... Boy, there was like 7... It said 17 rewards, though. But I guess maybe that was because I cleared it for the first time. I don't know. Well, that was fun. The quiz was the funnest thing we've done yet. Okay. Okay. Oh, hey. Model change. Alright, let's see what we got. Just this one left. Exterminate the bioroids concealing themselves within the prison facility. I don't know what the hell that means, but alright. You got it, buddy. The bioroids. I guess it's like bio, like a droid and a bio-organic. I have no clue. Alright. Wait, what? Our galaxy consists of some 300 billion stars. Around half are orbited by planets and sit on average conditions of two a star's planets are suitable for life. No great leap of imagination needed to believe. Go back. The universe must be home to a myriad of life forms, but what sorts of intelligence would develop on these worlds? That is truly beyond our imagination. What's more, we cannot say that our universe is the only universe at the quantum level until wave function collapses upon observation. Schrodinger's cat is alive and dead as a superposition of states. The moment observation occurs, these two possibilities branch into separate worlds, with the universe continuing to split infinitely. If the universe splits without end, it's possible it could eventually recreate scenes from the past. And if those moments played out differently, it wouldn't negate what happened to it in our reality. A paradox would simply mean another future. The following is... Oh, son of a bitch. Well, I hope you guys read that. The following is something. Then it went into tooltips, so I can't go back.
Got an urgent request to investigate unusual activity at the U.S. naval facility in Cuba. According to our man in the CIA, they lost all contact with the base shortly after a Soviet commuter jet crashed into the coast nearby. But the strange thing is that when comms were restored 24 hours later, the only message received was conditions normal, and that was it. The plane's at the bottom of the ocean now, but before it sank, something escaped the wreckage and made it to shore. The Pentagon's assessment jives with the intel from our on-site informant. Signs indicate that the base has been taken over by some unknown entity. Intelligent beings that attack people.
I was going to open the old Solid Snake model would still be applicable.
That's right, boss. Body snatchers.
The invasion of the body snatchers.
The mission we've been given is to exterminate any and all snatchers occupying the site. Now I know what you're thinking. Legendary hero or not, these things aren't exactly your jurisdiction. But we've got a secret weapon.
Oh, that's what the watermelons are for.
From another world. A dark, distant future. A man made into a war machine with no human body for those bastards to snatch.
Your watermelon, sir.
Payment. All we need to do is hand over the XOF badges you've gathered on your missions.
I wonder if I needed to collect those all beforehand. I don't know if I've actually done that or not. Was there a trophy for it? Wow. No, I won't take my blades today, my ultimate weapons. I will take this gun that looks like it might suck.
Remember, most of those Marines down there are nothing but snatchers inhabiting human bodies. I wouldn't expect to find many survivors.
Get on out there, you stinky riding.
Snatchers occupying the Cuban naval base and prison camp. There's no telling what'll happen to the world if you lose.
How do I know which ones are snatchers?
Race is in your hands, Raiden.
Hey, what's up, Vamp? Good to see you. I didn't even know this was a thing, to be quite honest. I guess I must have seen Raiden in the mission splash screen, but I didn't even know that he was like a playable character until like just launching this. The last two missions in this game, I have never played before. Boy, look at that.
Wait, there's something there. Did they set a trap? Look around carefully.
I almost ran right into this thing. I guess there's still mines around. So, okay. Interesting. I wonder if there's like a way to actually tell. I mean, we can go into like all the basic mechanics. Ghost Babel. You never hear about Ghost Babel. That's a game that I started up on stream one time, and I did maybe 2-3 streams of it, and they were shorter streams back then. But I did maybe like 2-3 streams, and then I just never played it again. I think I went on vacation or something happened, work got really busy, and then when I came back to streaming, I just completely forgot. Something like that hasn't happened in a while, but I do kind of regret not finishing it, so we might end up doing that at some point.
Someone's there. Try marking him. Is he human or one of them? Feel him out.
Okay. I don't see him. Kaz, where is he? Yeah, but I've never played any of these missions before, so I do not know what to expect. We had a bit of a feeling out process when it came to the last one, Deja Vu. So it took a minute to get through, but... Forgot all about Ghost Babel. Yeah, I mean, they didn't call it Ghost Babel in the States either, so it's like, you know, it has a more iconic name as opposed to just Metal Gear Solid for the Game Boy Color. But it's a great game. I mean, it feels very similar to the MSX games or even the original NES game.
I've sent the target's predicted field of movement to your iDroid.
And
The Snatchers posing as Marines.
you know, it was just like kind of a cool little alternate reality type thing, and it had a good, decent little story, especially for a portable game from back then. But it was a lot of fun to play. It didn't look that great, but I mean, you know, what Game Boy Color games did, outside of just like a rare handful, maybe some Capcom related stuff where they were real good with the pixel art. But for the most part, I mean, you know, it was serviceable enough. I ain't seeing anybody. Boy, you'd think with like the body snatchers, it'd be just like a shitload of these guys roaming around, but I don't see nothing. But that might be something we do if we're bringing back Metal Gear Monday. I'm not doing it every week of the month, but at least for 2 or 3, I'll definitely be popping in here with some kind of Metal Gear game. But I wouldn't mind doing some like Ghost Babel. I would like to finish that on stream. It's a great little game. Yeah, I still don't see anything. I don't get it. Kaz apparently saw somebody. He's like, look out. There's somebody there. Scan them with your scanner. Alright, where? We're running through this mission with a lag of enemies and made it much more tense because you're like, where are they? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm like right now. Okay.
He's not a snatcher. But still, there's something not quite right about him.
Are you saying I should kill him anyway?
Find out what he knows.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we could do that. Hey, hold on. Smoke grenade, you say? I hear a truck. A lot of times the trucks will drive up through here. One of them's a snatcher.
No mistake, that's a snatcher. Eliminate it.
What is this music? What? Well, the guy hits the brakes awful hard. Shit. Driving around too damn fast. I say the guy driving is more the alien, because who the hell drives like that? Raiden, I think you're making a mistake not bringing your high-frequency blade. There's one moment where they stop. It looks like they're just doing rounds. So there's a moment where they stop where I could probably snag him, but I don't know about the other guy. I do have a silence pistol, I guess. So I could maybe just attempt to trank him. I thought it was going to go in the other direction. Guess not. Alright, well, we're not interrogating him, I suppose. Damn, look at that boy run. Might be able to wake him up or something. Where's this light? Gotta get my, Sam Fisher on and see if we can take out the lights. I don't know if this is going to be obvious. I might get tagged here.
What are those things? Take care of the next one.
Man just lights on fire. Is he gonna call it in or what? Oh no. Oh yeah, the guy just burst into green flames, but oh, what's that? Somebody might be around the corner there? Yeah, okay. I certainly wouldn't be looking around the corner. Get in there, buddy. You deserve it. Let me see if I can wake this guy up. Is there a way to, oh yeah.
Hands up.
I wonder who's doing the voice for Raiden. It doesn't sound like Quentin Flynn.
Speak.
Can tell you where our men are snatched.
Speak. Get down.
Who needs a car when you can run like this? I'm gonna move this out of the way, though. There you go, buddy. There he is. Just load him up in there. Hey, Paul, welcome in. AK Paul, thank you for the raid. Let me see if I get you a shout out here in just a sec. How's it going? I didn't know you were streaming. By which I mean I didn't know you did stream. How you doing, Paul? Yeah, little Ground Zeroes we're doing tonight. It is Metal Gear Monday. Let me see what you were playing. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. Not that. I like how it gave, it gave, like, me a shout-out. What? There we go. Doing some retro category. What was on the old retro? What are you doing tonight? Let's take a look at the map and see where this guy was pointing us in the direction of. I guess there's somebody over here. Okay, so we actually have to go inside the facility. Oh, look, he's already marked up and everything. Buffy the Vampire Slayer for the Xbox. Which one? Are you doing the one that was made by the devs that did Emperor's Tomb? Because I have that one and I've wanted to play it for a long time and I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I was thinking about doing it this October, but we just had so many viewer requests come in, I didn't have the time.
There is still targets left. Open your eye.
Yeah, no shit, Kaz. That's what I'm trying to get to.
Movement.
But there are, there's two on the Xbox. Maybe the Collective, the OG one. Boy, the thing is, I don't remember, that why I say like the Emperor's Tomb devs is because I don't remember their name. I think that one, though, the one I'm talking about, might have been the second one. Because I think the first one was different. Let me see. Just look it up real quick. Who made Emperor's Tomb? That was made by the Collective. Okay. So it is the same devs. It is exactly the one I was talking about. Yeah, there was another one, another Buffy game. And I don't know who made that one, but apparently that one is not as good. I played the one made by the Collective a little bit. And it is a little bit janky. The combat is what I was interested in, though, because the combat is made by Collective, who did Emperor's Tomb, and Emperor's Tomb had such fun combat in it that I was like, is there any other game that plays like this? And sure enough, I don't remember if Emperor's Tomb was before or after the Buffy game, though, so I'm not sure if that one was like a work in progress. Let me see real quick. 2000 game. Nope, sure ain't that one. Okay, so this one was in 2002. It was made by The Collective. That's the one I have. There was another one. I guess I don't have anything here that shows it immediately. Let's see. Wrath of the Darkhool King? No, it ain't that one. Chaos Bleeds? I don't know. That one was in 2002, though, and it looks like Emperor's Tomb was 2003, so that was just like a year later. But that one was, that game was fun. It's a good game. Combat's finicky. They made a sequel called Chaos Bleeds, which isn't good, apparently. Combat's good, but frustrating at times. I remember the checkpoints weren't great in the little bit that I played of it. I don't remember liking the checkpoints all that much. It seemed like they were a little bit unforgiving.
We lost the security camp. There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out.
Probably this guy. Maybe not, because he ain't really hightailing it over here. Checkpoints are horrible. Yeah, that was kind of my impression when I originally played it. Oh, well.
Nice work. Take care of the next one.
CP, this is Delta
Oh, no, you don't.
2. What's wrong? Come in, Delta 2.
First one was at the docks, hella hard. Yeah, I only played probably about 30 minutes of it just to make sure that the game actually worked, because I had a physical copy that I was trying out. And the only part that I played was at the school. Which it wasn't even that hard, but it was like, I think I died, and then the checkpoint was so far back that I was like, oh boy. I guess I know what this is going to be like. So I didn't progress beyond that, but one of these days I would like to give it a fair shake. Get a good look at it and see if it's, you know, fun to play for a little bit at least. Can I get up on top of here? Bet your ass I can. Oh shit. Oh no, that was a real one. I took a chance. What is this music? This is like really intense. Let me take a quick look at the map real fast here. Guess there's an enemy there. Not bad. I mean, I played this game a lot before, mostly the main mission. I'm just going to restart this. And we did the main mission, mostly no problems. And then the only two, I've never fully completed this game, though, because there were a couple missions, these last two, that I never touched before, Deja Vu and this Jamais Vu. And both of these are interesting. The last one, you had to recreate scenes from the first Metal Gear Solid in very weird and vague fashion. And it was kind of fun. There was a quiz at the end that I aced. It tested you on your knowledge of Metal Gear Solid. Not too bad. And then now we're doing this one where we play as Raiden and we have to defeat, like, the aliens. It feels a little bit like a track you'd hear from Revengeance. It doesn't quite have as, like, it's almost a little bit reserved. It does feel like almost like it's a mix of something from Metal Gear Solid and from something from Rising too.
Is he human or one of them? Feel him out.
But it's got a similar kind of vibe, but it almost feels a little bit more reserved because Rising soundtrack was like really out there. I'm not a big fan myself. I will say it's not the worst Metal Gear game. I find Twin Snakes more offensive. I think Twin Snakes is the most offensive Metal Gear game in existence. I didn't necessarily like Revengeance because I didn't like the controls for it. I thought they were a little bit unintuitive. Once you get it, you get it. But yeah, it was a little bit annoying to kind of work through. And then I wasn't a big fan of the story. I loved Senator Armstrong. He was hilarious. He's the best part of that game. It might be worth the ticket price just to see all the scenes with him in it. But I did not like Raiden in that game. He was a little, I don't know. I don't even know if over the top is the right word, because it wasn't necessarily that. I just found him just unlikable. I didn't really like him in that game. But it was like most of the enemies, like the opposing team and everything, I thought were actually kind of funny.
Find out what he knows.
But it's an interesting game. I think if you're interested in like action, like character action games, probably worth checking out once at least. And you can get it pretty damn cheap. I mean, I think average price probably about like $15 or something at this point. Oh, people loved him when Revengeance came out. They were like, "Oh my god, he's so much better now."
Move. Get down.
And then I think these days, like at the time, Guns of the Patriots had changed him in a way where they had made him like, the cool cyborg ninja. And, everybody loved him, I remember, with Guns of the Patriots. I remember me and a friend always thought he was like the coolest character ever. And then,
Eliminate it.
like these days, people are of the mindset, well, like, oh, he's too try-hard in that game. And I'm like, well, yeah, maybe, I guess. I felt he was like more try-hard in Revengeance, but maybe that's just me. But people definitely didn't like him with Metal Gear Solid 2. I didn't even care all that much. Metal Gear Solid 2 was my first Metal Gear game, though. It was the very first one I ever played. So it was my first experience with a game kind of like that. And I don't know. I got the point, like, in retrospect. It's like, yeah, you want to see Snake from a different perspective. And I could see why maybe fans that were big fans of the first game, or the preceding game at least, with Metal Gear Solid, were kind of bugged by that. But otherwise, I didn't really see what the problem was. I didn't mind riding in 2. Shit.
What are those things? Take care of the next one.
All right. Well, we had to activate reflex, but it's okay. To date, there's probably only 2 Metal Gear games that I truly dislike, though. Can't really think of any others outside of like Twin Snakes and Portable Ops.
Neutralize all survivors.
Revengeance kind of is what it is. I wonder if I can get underneath this thing without... Because I just hate alerting people to my presence by, shooting this thing. Yeah, Twin Snakes is the one on the GameCube, is the remake of the first one. I've streamed it once, and that might be the only time I ever stream it, unless it comes through as like a request or something, and even then I'll probably try to not play it as much. I screwed that up.
I've been attacked. I can't see the enemy.
Nice work. Take care of the next one.
Delta 1, what's wrong? Come in, Delta 1. We have a situation.
Have you not seen it before? There's a lot wrong with it. It, just from a gameplay aspect, it ruins the entirety of the game by not redesigning the game around the new mechanics they incorporate. So it has mechanics that were designed for Metal Gear Solid 2, and they virtually did not make any changes to Metal Gear Solid 1's map. So you can pretty cheaply play through. It makes a lot of the boss battles, like, supremely easy, just being able to switch on the fly with first-person shooting. So that ends up being a problem. Also, like being able to vault over rails and stuff makes things a lot easier. So just like from a core gameplay mechanic, it's pretty bad. But the most offensive thing is a lot of the changes to the cutscenes and the writing in the game. It's like a damn Marvel movie. It's like everything has to be a joke. Nothing can be taken seriously. You have to get a little joke in there every single time. There's all sorts of wacky little things that characters do. There's like a part where like the ninja or somebody's shooting missiles at Snake and he like propels himself off a rocket and he's like stepping on rockets like they're steps. It's kind of like that scene in that god awful Hobbit movie, the Battle of the Five Armies, where Legolas is like jumping on the stones that are falling underneath his feet and like somehow being able to climb. It's like there's shit like that. There's like, Revolver Ocelot's trying to be cool, spinning his guns like he does in the original game, but then he drops it in front of Snake and he embarrassingly picks it up and is like, don't look at that. And it's a bunch of shit that seems to make fun of Metal Gear and like not in like an actual fun way, but just like it's taking the piss out of everything. And I don't know, you'd have to see it because there's just such a multitude of things that go wrong with it. It's just like the entirety of the game is like one gigantic joke. And I just never cared for that particular take on it. I just thought it was too much of an insult to the original game. I saw like a meme the other day. Someone posted where there was a clip of Snake and they hit him in the back of the head with the butt of a rifle to knock him out. And in Twin Snakes, when they do that, he just looks at him like, I'm too strong for this. You can't knock me out with the butt of a rifle. And then he turns around and he looks menacingly at all the other characters. And then like after a 20-second delay, he collapses. Like, oh, it worked. It just was, it took a little bit of time to actually have an impact. I don't know. It's just, again, the whole thing just feels like it's one gigantic joke. Nothing can be taken seriously about it. Oh, you son of a bitch. You are an alien. The director for it was like, I don't know, it wasn't Kojima's game. They gave the directorship to somebody else who has either worked in like wushu films or he was heavily influenced by them. I forget exactly what it was, but basically everything had to be like super, super over the top with that game. Oh, look, you could actually unlock that door. What the hell? You see that? He threw that grenade in the opposite direction and somehow it came back towards me. All these guys are human. Look, guys, I only want the alien. I don't need anybody else. Come on. I'm like stuck on the topography of the map. Hey, what's up, Daler? Did you finish up your stream? I guess so. Nah, I was being stealthy, and then they got me talking about Twin Snakes, and then I just got angry. And then I lost my ability to stealth. You ever play these last two missions? I always get the impression that you were like me and you just kind of like stopped playing Ground Zeroes after the main mission. But I don't know if you actually went through all the trouble of getting through the rest of this shit. Let me just run over here real quick. And from here on out, you will never see me. Alright, let me take a look at the map real quick and see what we're doing. We've got a landing zone. There are enemies there, but I wonder if they're like actual objective enemies, like the aliens. I guess there's a big contingency of them all just like kind of gathered around there. Yeah. You've not got through this yet. Okay. Well, it might be a good option for a future stream. Because you do hit up a lot of the classics, but I don't know if I've ever seen you play Ground Zeroes before. On stream, anyway. I know you've done it, like, personally, but I don't remember if you've ever done a Ground Zero stream.
Listen, Raiden. If you're unsure of what to do next, use your iDroid.
Oh, I'm sure of what to do next. I just need to kill people, but... it's like the when. The when is the important part. Do I actually have any, oh no. Son of a bitch. I do not have a suppressor anymore. I guess that's what happens when you get into a firefight. All those guys. Oh, wait, no, there is an alien up there. Shit. These guys are going to be coming as a unit. Kind of wondering what my approach is going to be, because, that works, and that works. Oh, you can't track the aliens. They get right back up. Haha. Well, it worked for like a temporary measure. Oh, he thinks I'm a sniper. I'm such a crack shot. Are you human or are you dancer? He was dancer. Okay, so we only got 2 left. Let's see. We've got... Apparently we've got another one in this area. What the hell? Where is he? Oh. Well, that's just a regular ass man. Oh, look at that. Got the old Metal Gear Solid logo. Hey, at least we can swap out for a silenced rifle, so that's nice. Try not to waste the suppressor this time. Yeah, it's still showing that there's one marked around here somewhere. I wonder where he's at.
All fire teams, this is CP. Intruder on the security monitors. All units, take your...
I forgot that was there. My bad. Alright. We might go through this one again. I'm actually thinking about doing the other one too, like the Deja Vu, because I think I could probably do that in a decent amount of time. I might be able to get S rank with it. But I'll probably go through this one again after the fact. See if I could be a little more stealthy about it. I'm mostly just trying to find out where these guys are, but I guess when you're in an alert mode, they all just kind of come to you anyway. So that's sort of like a way to do it, but it's probably not a very effective one.
Lost eyes on enemy. Checking last point of contact. Over. This is CP. Understood. Make your check, but proceed with caution. Out.
Oh, look, there's one. Oh, his flashlight has a little UV ray on it. Man, is there... Hold on. Is there a way to tighten this up a little bit? Because I am having trouble aiming. Let's see. Let's try 3. See if that works a little bit better. I like to just be able to notch this, but it's like... Give me some damn trouble. There we go. Okay, and the last one is still apparently in the region. I wonder where the hell he is. It's not that guy shooting at me. He's just here somewhere. Well, alrighty then. See if I can tag this guy from out here.
Clear. CP, this is Delta 3. No sign of the enemy. Searching the area. Over. This is CP. Understood. Search every corner. They gotta be around here somewhere. Out.
There we go.
Good work, Raiden. All Snatchers confirmed eliminated and survivors neutralized.
Oh.
The analysis can wait. We need to get you out of there. I'm sending a chopper to pick you up. Wait for it at the helipad.
Okay, I guess that was it then. So you have to, I guess, trank the regular people? Trank the regular people and kill the imposters. I'm here. Okay.
I'll mark the threat with the chopper's searchlight. Eliminate that one first. He's targeting the Nice work. Keep it up.
Are these guys aliens? Just don't know what kind of approach I should take. And how are you supposed to do this stealth when there's like this much action going on? I guess the good thing is all these guys are aliens apparently, so you don't need to really worry about not killing them.
A recoilless rifle. Take him out. I'll mark the threat with the chopper's searchlight. Eliminate that one first.
Oh boy, some of these guys had like regular ARs and stuff. It might not be a bad idea to pick one of those up. Have it like as a sub weapon or something like that, because this one is sort of like an SMG. Oh shit. Okay, wait, hold on. I didn't even think about it, but I need to go grab one of these. Hold up, Morpho. Oh. Shit. It was the wrong chopper. That's my bad. Alright.
He must be going for the AA gun. Stop him.
Wait, what? Wait, where? Which one? Oh shit. There we go.
Damn, more of them. Eliminate.
Well, I wish I could just press up on the D-pad and then just quick switch to a weapon. I hate having to scroll through with the right analog stick.
They're bringing out the big guns. Put an end to these things now, Raiden.
Boy, if I just didn't have to reload. Whoa, jeez. What the hell did they shoot me with? A rocket launcher?
Right.
Son of a bitch. Alright, this mission took a huge turn that I did not expect. I figured it'd be mostly stealthy.
God, the chopper! Do something!
Oh, look at that. Wait, what am I supposed to do with this when I don't have the rocket launcher? This is a bad checkpoint.
He must be going for the AA gun. Stop him. Targeting the chopper. Him first.
Alright, we got him that time.
Damn, more of them. Eliminate the reinforcements.
Alright. Oh, Jesus.
They're bringing out the big guns. Put an end to these things now, Raiden.
Damn, how many is it gonna take?
I'm not reading anything. Targets eliminated. Cowabunga! Get on the chopper.
Who said that? I wasn't riding, was it? Cowabunga!
I gotta pull out.
now GG? Yeah. Once we actually get onto the chopper, then yeah.
I guess it all worked out in the end.
Oh yeah, getting that C rank. Enemy combat alerts, that cost us a lot. Time was, I don't know. I guess when the time is bad, they actually take points away from you. And then we had to do a retry, so it wasn't the smoothest effort. But hey, we managed to kind of get it done.
Boss, the crisis is over. Thanks to Raiden.
Thanks, Raiden.
But they never could determine what those snatchers really were. I just hope they didn't have anything bigger planned. This whole thing was like some bad dream.
Fastest marking of enemy trials, crows, Uragon pistol. White armor outfit has been unlocked for the Jamais Vu extra op. White armor, huh? So I guess when it says out of 18, that's the total possible unlocks. And just based on what you do, you kind of work your way through them. Something like that. Alright, we're up to 40% completion, so that ain't bad. Let me look here. Did it give me... I feel like it should have given me the thing for complete all missions, alright? So we still have to do S rank. Clear the Intel Operative Rescue side up without killing a single enemy. In the Destroy the Anti-Air Emplacement side up, rescue and extract all prisoners via chopper. These seem like they're probably fine. I think what I was doing when I was working on those missions were I was just trying to get through as like expediently as possible, basically. So I wasn't really focusing on like this aspect of them, but these seem like they'd be easy enough to do. Unlocking all trials, I don't even know what, like we unlock trials when we complete a mission, but maybe it's based on rank or something like that. I'm not really sure what unlocks trials. So I guess if you do it on everything on S rank, maybe you get that. Who knows? And then obtain all cassette tapes. I mean, is that only in the main mission, or is there cassette tapes you could pick up in all the other side ones too? I got no clue. So it's probably going to take a while to get through some of those. I do want to try this one again though, because I think I could get through it a little bit quicker, and maybe if we can get through it quicker, we can actually, get a better rank. I guess the hope is to get an S rank, but who knows? Let's give it the old college, though. We'll see if we can get it done. No. Go ahead and skip.
Boss, I've uploaded some photos to your iDroid. Use them as clues to find the locations they show and recreate the scenes they depict. We're counting on you, Snake. Commence Deja Vu mission. As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission. Weapons and equipment OSP. This is a top-secret black op.
We'll need a gun to hold up some people. So I think I at least want to go grab this real quick. We'll see about getting through the rest of these fairly fast. Okay. So there we got the shotgun. So now we get this photo.
Surveillance camera.
Just what I'd expect from the legendary Snake.
Not sure if the guy saw me or if the camera saw me. Alright.
Just like old times.
think we got to get in here. We'll go change the spotlights, and then I got to go down and get the Moai head, and then I'll come back out and grab the shot while I'm getting the thing. Honestly, I might as well just go grab that trank gun while I'm at it, because I might need it for getting to the Moai head. I don't think, like, we got an S rank on the very first mission that we did tonight, and I did not perform anywhere near that well on that one, so I think they're going to be forgiving with the time. I don't think it's going to be too bad. But who knows? I'm hoping that it's not going to be like super finite.
Hands up. Get down.
Get down. A little bit too fast.
Get down.
Okay. Grab that. Good enough for me. I would think those would have to be exact, but I don't know for sure. It's like in the exact position that they showed the in the photo. There's the guy that walks around through there, but oh, we have to do the blackout thing too. I completely forgot about that. So I would have forgotten about it again. Let's see. I don't see anybody down here. I think this part was safe. It's like hard to kind of figure it out between everything. Hey, what's up, Omelette? Thank you, thank you. I think I saw you were streaming, right? I was just on Twitch a second ago, so I could give somebody a shout out here. PK Paul. I saw a couple people on.
That's another scene recreated. Nice work.
Oh, I gotta get grenades too. We gotta get grenades before we go to the APC. I know there's a building in here, so hopefully... I do not remember which had the actual grenades in them. I know there's a magazine in that back corner, but that don't help me. So let me try this building maybe, and hopefully it's got something in there. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to grab some from somewhere. I just don't know where.
The light on that gun. That gun's light is an unusual color. I wonder what it's used for.
It's a black light. It's for finding aliens, Kaz. I'll take the silenced weapon, but that doesn't help me. We need something else. Alright. Good old Psycho Manus to pay us a visit here. Get the old Hideo up.
Yes, you recreated another scene.
Looks like a problem with the power supply. Whoever's closest, go check on the power system. Over. CP, this is Delta 4. Investigation
think one of the other guys should be grabbing it, so I don't need to worry about these ones out here. Hopefully. We'll see. Okay, so there's that one. Old classic boss fight from Metal Gear Solid 1. You know, the boss battles are always like some of the highlights of these games, but Psycho Mantis was special. What with reading the data from the memory card and, you know, having to switch the controller ports and everything. Phenomenal thinking outside the box for a boss battle. Pretty much never to be replicated except through other Metal Gear games. Nobody's ever wanted to, like, take that chance on something. That sounds like Chico. I think they got Chico's voice actor to voice Meryl here. Oh, son of a bitch. Somebody saw me up there. God damn it.
If you're spotted and being pursued by the enemy, be careful.
That's a load of bullshit because I wasn't even driving that fast, and then I think the scene speeds you up. I don't think we're gonna get an S rank with an alert like this. Shit. I gotta do it again. I'm gonna have to go through there and hold up whoever's there, if there is actually somebody there, or I'm gonna have to, I don't know. I just gotta make sure it's clear, I guess, before I actually do that scene. I swear I wasn't going that quick, and then it, like, bumps you out so damn far, like, you can't help but get spotted.
Clues to find the locations they show and recreate the scenes they depict. We're counting on you, Snake. Commence deja vu mission. Shadow.
It's that ass hell up there.
A remote island off the coast of Alaska. Or not.
I can't do anything with him because, well, I could grab him, I guess. I could grab him and knock him out. Boy, I basically got the hand of Jehudi. Okay, well, getting this guy means I don't have to grab the shotgun, so that's good. I'll still need to get into somewhere where I can grab some grenades. But at least I have a rifle to hold people up with. Was there grenades on top of this thing? Let me check real quick. Let's take a quick look. Nope. There wasn't in the shotgun room. That one just had the shotgun and a bunch of ammunition, I think. Although, you know what? There was something on the ground. What was that? Maybe there was one in here. I think there was something on the corner. Oh, maybe not. Oh no, but there are grenades up here. Shit. Completely missed them last time. I wasn't even thinking about them though. I'm like, yeah, you know what? We don't really start off with anything, do we? So I need to get those OSP, as they say. Okay, we can skip these.
Just what I'd expect from the legendary Snake.
Shut up, Kaz. I don't really know what sees me. I don't think it's the guy. I think it's the camera, maybe. Bit of a delay on the control there.
Great. You recreated a scene.
I don't want to get up and run here, because those guys still might be able to spot me if I just stand up erect completely. And then if I start sprinting too, even like when I'm past them here, the guys up top that are running the spotlights might be able to hear me. They might freak out, so I don't want to do anything with that either. So we'll still have to remain fairly calm and collected before we get into anything else. This track is reminiscent of the music from Metal Gear Solid, but it is not a track that is actually in Metal Gear Solid, so I don't know what it is. I don't know why they would have recreated new music or, you know, done something different. I don't even think it's the music that sounds like the music from Twin Snakes. Twin Snakes had a weird soundtrack that sounded nothing like the original soundtrack.
Lie down.
Like, this one follows almost the same notes, but it's different. I wonder if it's like... I wonder if the music was made by somebody else and legally they couldn't, like, use it or something? I don't know. Wasn't a problem when they came out with, like, the Legacy collection or any other collection. So they could still put out the same music from the game when they re-released it. So just a little bit odd. Okay, spotlight there. Spotlight there. Shit, last time I was not within his range, so he didn't spot me. But I guess that was because I had walked all the way over here and then come back up and then go in there. I kind of wanted to grab the silenced rifle. I don't think I'm going to need it, but just in case there was something that came up, like a, you know, like a camera or something that I needed to take out. Probably wouldn't be a good idea anyway, just because likely that would just tip people off and then they'd come after me anyway.
That's another scene recreated. Nice work. What's the security level of your card? Huh. You don't have one?
I think I'm gonna forgo the rifle though. I don't think I need it. Probably unnecessary. I'm still kind of looking in this direction, so I'm not gonna go around the front because they'll probably spot me. So I'll just slide under here. Okay.
Yes, you recreated another scene.
There's a problem with the power supply. Whoever's closest, go check on the power system. Over. CP, this is Delta 4. Investigating now. Out.
So take care of that. We get this.
This brings back some memories.
That's another scene recreated. Nice work.
Go get in the Jeep again and hopefully not get spotted by somebody. I'll try to go as slow as possible, but I think they do just jut you out as quickly as they can. Top speed. How did that guy get up? Son of a bitch. Hold on, let me look. got up. I'm gonna have to go take care of him first. Because if they jut me out again, then that's it. I think he was the only one up there, though, so we probably shouldn't have to worry about anything else. Let's just hope the camera doesn't see me. I always think this turn is not going to be as close as it is. Okay. I was basically at a crawl, so let's see.
Yes.
Okay, alright, maybe, I don't know, I guess maybe I was going really fast.
Infiltration mission. Weapons and
I felt like I was going slow, but...
Top secret Black Op.
Prove me wrong there. Okay, now we just need to get to the APC. I might call for the chopper before then. Maybe I'll do it as I'm about to throw the grenade. Because I don't want it to get there too soon and then have to exfiltrate without me. There's a guy in the distance there, but I don't know what their range is. This game kind of, it can be a little hard to get a feel for their sight, like how far they can see. I know for a fact that I've called the chopper in before at this location and people have spotted it. Now, the patrols are kind of light compared to the main game, so I'm kind of hoping that if I do that, it's not going to be much of an issue, but...
You want to finish the mission, head for the goal.
Oh, you know what? We can't even use the chopper. I forgot once again.
Go ahead.
We have to actually go back. Oh, I did it like sort of inefficiently then. We should have done this a little bit earlier. I wanted to do this one last because it does kind of get them alerted to you. Oh, we could watch it. We could watch it since we haven't seen it since the last time.
Scene. Now head for the goal. You can check its location.
Oh, damn it, I forgot about the damn goal. I mean, they're all so close to each other back up there that, like, I don't know, you'd have to come down here anyway. I'm surprised that they didn't start off an alert, though. Like, last time we did it, they were like, there's an explosion going on somewhere. Yep. Toss the grenade into a tank. That would do that. This is sort of close by, though, so I don't think it'll be too much of a hassle. Just as long as there's no patrols going near, I think we're probably good. There shouldn't be anybody over here. There might be somebody over on this side, since there was someone that came over to turn the lights back on, but... God, I hope they got out by now.
Those mice are Alaskan field mice. No, they're not.
Master.
Miller, we're not even in Alaska. Hey! Oh man, I got the hero, which I think you get for all S ranks. So it doesn't count the very last one with Raiden?
Not yet, Snake!
We already did this. We did it already. I aced this damn quiz. I don't need to prove myself again, but it is fun. So we just fly through the questions. Let's just fly through the questions so that everybody can see it.
Snake! Question?
MGS1 featured Solid Snake infiltrating which island? Hawaii, Manhattan, Isla del Monstro, Shadow Moses, or Yakushima?
Correct. Question?
The remote control missile was known by which nickname? The Tokarov, the Eileen, the Nikita, the Catherine, or the Natasha?
Correct. Question?
Who did you need to call on the codec in order to save your progress? Roy Campbell, Otacon Mei Ling, Natasha Romanenko, or McDonald Miller?
Correct. You're pretty good. Question.
Next Generation Special Forces who took part in the uprising with Foxhound were given what treatment? Lobotomies. I still think that one's funny. Reinforced skeletons, psychic insulation implants, gene therapy, or cyborg implants?
Correct. Question.
On which floor of the nuclear warhead storage building was Otacon's lab located? The first floor basement, the second floor basement, the third floor basement, the 100th floor basement, or the bottom of the trap pit? Where was the trap pit? I don't think there was one in Metal Gear Solid, was there? Oh, no, there were, yeah. There were, like, right before Ocelot's battle. What was the Cyborg Ninja's true identity? Frank Shepard, Frank Schneider, Frank Yeager, Frank Hunter, or Frank Carpenter?
Correct. Question.
Before being called back into action for the mission, Snake lived in Alaska as a what? A musher, trapper, private military contractor, gunfighter, or ear pull competitor?
Correct. I'm glad you remember. Question.
What was the maximum load on the elevator in the communications tower B? 300 grams? They shouldn't have put this in there, the 0.67 pounds. 300 kilograms, because this would mess up like every American playing this. 300 kilograms at 650 pounds. 3 tons, 3 persons, or 30 ravens?
Correct. If you think you'll get the answer out of me, forget it. There isn't even any sodium pentothal here. Question.
Which type of storage media did the Arms Tech president give Snake? A floppy disk, an optical disk, a punch card, a USB flash drive, or a ROM cartridge?
Correct. You got quite...
What a punch card have been?
Now for the final...
He's clocking out or something.
Let's finish this. Have at you, Snake. Question.
What was the title of the ending theme for Metal Gear Solid 1, since they're all Metal Gear Solid 1 related? Heaven's Divide, Can't Say Goodbye to Yesterday, Snake Eater, Calling to the Night, or The Best Is Yet to Come?
Correct. Most impressive. All correct. Excellent job. But there are no more special bonuses, which makes me wonder. Why are you here then? Why do you continue to answer questions while your memory betrays you? You enjoy taking quizzes. That's why.
Good one, Miller.
Thank you.
Hey, at least the dialogue was different. Die, engine, hound, alive, jackal. And there you have it.
So the man does live up to the legend. You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss.
All right. We have rank B clear reward, the sniper, a rocket launcher, and the rifle. Apparently there's still a bunch of other stuff. Don't know what it could be. All right. 43% complete. Let me take a look here. Because I think that hero one was the one where you have to get all the S ranks. Yeah, look, it's no longer on this thing. Ultra rare. 1.5% of players collected this. Wow. Clear all missions, including side ups and extra ops with an S rank, which is weird because there was still that one last mission that I had a C rank on. I did not get an S rank on it, and I still got this one. So I don't know, maybe that's just like a super secret mission or something, where they're like, this one's on us. There's still things I have to do, like, these ones, again, seem like they might be kind of easy, but again, I think I'd have to, like, re-familiarize myself with these missions in order to just, like, know what to do exactly. But Intel Operative Rescue without killing a single enemy, and then destroy the anti-air emplacements and rescue all the prisoners. And then these ones I'm not too sure about. I'd probably have to look at a map or something, some kind of map guide. Because I gotta unlock all the cassette tapes. I mean, if I was just scrounging around the map, I mean, that could take hours. So that one might be a little bit tricky unless I look it up. And then the unlocking the trials, I've got no clue. I don't know what parameters we need to do in order to unlock those, but those are the only trophies I gotta unlock, which is not a lot. What kind of options do we got here? Do we have, no, I guess not. Oh, I'm not too sure what, because I unlocked like a costume and stuff. I'm not too sure how you go about on like doing those. I guess it was only for one mission, or it said it was only for one mission. I guess this one. I don't know. There's a number of trials too. I wonder if the trials actually have something to do with, well, no, I mean, like, it's not like you have anything to accomplish. These are just, like, time-based things. It looks like, I guess if there's, like, a question mark, that means it still needs to be unlocked. But, I mean, with a lot of these, it looks like there's only one to unlock per level. Not, like, a ton. Interesting. What's the backstory? Oh, is this just Peace Walker? Okay, I don't need to do that. Cassette tapes. Does this show us how many we have left, maybe? Nah, unlike the trials, there's no, like, question marks to display which ones I might not have collected yet. It might be, like, at least when I can look at this, I might be able to take a look at it and see at a list of, like, which ones are available and, you know, kind of pinpoint which ones I need to go after, and then maybe I can find them in the map. I don't know about the cassette tapes, like, where they're going to be located, though, so it's either going to be a thing where, like, it's going to be in every single mission there's going to be cassette tapes to pick up, or it's only going to be in the main one, in Ground Zeroes. Oh, here's the manual. Oh, is it online? Oh, no, the manual doesn't work. So you can never look up the game again because they changed the website. This link was probably supposed to get us to the game manual. How the hell do I close this? Oh, there we go. It's like that damn, although a much less severe case, but it's like that damn Final Fantasy IX game guide, where, like, all the answers to all the puzzles and everything weren't in the actual print, but you had to go online to the website to get your answers by typing in keywords. And it was the worst idea ever, because not 3 years after that, Square or whoever made the game guide shut that website down, and it's no longer accessible. Most infamous game guide ever, really? I talk about that game guide all the time because of how much it pissed me off, but I felt like it was a localized thing. Is it really infamous? Do people talk about it a lot? That game guide was horrible. Oh, it's such a bad idea. I'm upset that I bought it, and I always complain about it every time I think about it, which is a lot. That game guide sucked so much ass. You could get, like, a number of things, but what I ended up doing was I still have the game guide. If you look into it, and the one that I have, it's just, like, scribbled with notes, because, like, I would find the solution, or the handful of times that I actually had access to the internet when, you know, the website was up, back in 2002, whatever, I went online and I, like, wrote the answers down, so. You're thinking about buying it on eBay? Oh, man. You can get some of it, like some things are handy, like the bestiary, and you know you could see what items you could steal from monsters, and you know you get your abilities and stuff like that. But a lot of this stuff, like especially if it's like secrets within the actual main parts of the game, it's like that is just lost. You got nothing to go on, and it's like you just have to figure it out. And then once you get the answer, you can write it in the guide for like quick review later on. But that's what I ended up doing. Shit pissed me off so bad. Oh boy. But yeah, I used to get a game guide for like all the Final Fantasies. I stopped doing that up until 13, I think was the last one. And that was by far the worst, absolute worst game guide I think I've ever bought, except for like Maximum Carnage, which is useless. I don't even know why I got Maximum Carnage. I think it was like at a library or something, and they were just like giving books away, and I'm like, I'll take this. And it's like a beat 'em up game, so it's like outside a handful of secrets, it's like, what do you need a game guide for? Oh boy. Anyway, there's not really anything else I want to do with this. There are a couple trophies that we can go after, but again, it's like I'd have to plot them out and everything, and I feel like we've done enough. Metal Gear Mondays sometimes can be a little bit shorter than the average stream, which for me lately has been like 5 to 6 hours, which is usually not what I want to go for. You tend to do like about 3 hours or something like that, but I think I'll go ahead and call it here. I would like to come back next week with some Metal Gear, so I'll come back next Monday and we'll take a look at another game. I'm still kind of up in the air as to what I'm going to do, because if I start a game, then I don't know, I'd feel obligated to do the next week, and I'm not sure if I want to do that because I might be busy with some work, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that should be it for tonight. We made some decent progress. I actually beat all the missions, and I got my S rank for every main mission, apparently, except for the one that I didn't, but that didn't count because I got the trophy anyway, so yay! But we'll go ahead and wrap it up there. Thank you again, PK Paul, for the raid earlier. I do appreciate that. I went ahead and gave you a follow. I did not know that you streamed, so I'll keep an eye out for you later on. Check out your stream. If I can raid you at some point, I'll go ahead and do that too. But you take care. Have a good night, everybody else. Thank you for hopping in. I think we had pretty good night with Metal Gear, so we'll do it again next week and pick out another game. I will be back on Friday, and we will be doing... What will we be doing? Splinter Cell, probably. Splinter Cell and just like the regular layup of games, and then I'll do some more Kingdom Hearts 358 Days Over 2 on Sunday. And then I might just do a random game and then some multiplayer on Saturday. And then we'll do some more Metal Gear on Monday. But yeah, you guys take care. Have a good night, and we'll catch you all next time. Until then, later.